Hey, party people. You are listening to the Scare Performance Radio Network. If you are receiving this transmission, welcome to the apocalypse. Hey guys, what is up? I am your host with the most, Scare Performance, alongside Fizzy Pop, and this is Freaky Friday. Hope everybody's doing well. Had a great week. Staying relatively healthy, I hope. Everybody's good, right? I mean, I don't have any major stuff going on in my area. Aside from they're getting a little bit crazier with the social distancing stuff. But other than that, it's whatever. They putting on all this weird stuff, like, oh, you can only go through this door of the supermarket, not the,
You guys got the arrows? You
we
have to
got,
go a certain, yeah.
well, I haven't seen arrows, but I saw like where, like when you're standing in line, they have like little tape marks to stand at the little
Yeah.
mark. Whatever, man. Just,
Our
and
Walmart has got
mhm,
arrows through like what they consider high traffic areas. So you go
high
through this
traffic.
aisle this way and you go through
Hmm.
this way. And it's so confusing. I started giggling. I couldn't figure
Arrows,
it out.
arrows, whatever. I'm arrowly challenged. There is no way that I could
I
do the
know.
arrow
I
thing. I
don't
just
understand
couldn't.
why it shouldn't be hard for me to figure out. I went to school and you see arrows on the ground and you
Yeah.
realize you're going the
Well,
wrong way and then you don't know what to do with yourself. So I just start like nervous laughter. And then the girl behind me started giggling and we had fun with it. But yeah,
yeah. Well,
it's
I
getting
don't.
silly up here because we've
Hmm.
only had 11 cases total.
Mm-hmm.
8 of those people have fully recovered. No one has died. No one has needed to be hospitalized.
Yeah,
I don't understand why we have to follow the same rules as New York City, who,
because
is
it's
super
because
contagious.
you're first off, just like your governor said, this has nothing to do with anything other than your commitment to listening to authority, Fizzy. Okay, and following the officials as they told
I
you what
can't
to
even
do.
follow an
they
arrow,
they
dang
are responsible for stopping the pandemic in New York. All right, and he takes full responsibility. The hell with anything else, divine intervention, God, all that. No. The reason it didn't get any worse is because you listened to the
Oh,
authority.
right. But
It's
remember
the
he
authority.
said it
Yeah.
was coming for us too, and
Yeah,
it didn't?
well, he sound a little bitter about that. He's like, it's coming for
He
you,
is bitter.
you
That's why,
upstate New Yorkers who think you're so cool. Yeah,
see,
well,
he got into an argument with Trump about it because Trump was saying how the rural areas that aren't being affected should be the first to open up and we'll see what happens. And
oh,
Cuomo was like, no, nowhere in New York can open.
right,
And they got in an argument.
right. Yeah, well, Cuomo's well, frankly, an a-hole. I
He is
mean, he
not,
really is.
he is a
He
straight up
is
nut.
such an a-hole. Like we had, what was it? Perry, Governor Perry was kind of like that over here for us. He was weird. He's kind of like, I don't know who's the Canadian president. The what's his name? Trudeau. He was kind
Yeah.
of like Trudeau. It was like this. He was sort of like the privileged little punk. Like
Mm.
like I don't even know how he became. I don't think anybody really cared because our governor doesn't have any power really. It's like whatever. You're just there. Okay, fine. You can have the job. He just said all the right stuff. He talked tough. He ran for president. he's such an he's such an
I have an
idiot.
honest
Huh?
question though.
Yeah.
I
Well.
have an honest question.
Mm-hmm.
So if the president says that we can open, is it up to the governor or can he overrule the governor or is it a state thing?
Um. Well, technically, federally, yeah. I mean, he could. I mean, but
But
he's
he probably
supposedly,
won't.
but supposedly, Trump's allowed the governors to sort of handle it in their own states. He's not, mandating anything federally right now. I mean, other than I'm sure a few rules, whatever. But he supposedly talked to these governors, and they're all sort of on the same page about stuff. But in different states, it's different stuff, I guess, depending on how how sparsely the population is in certain areas. I Like I said, I've just noticed a few things. It's just mostly inconveniences, shutting down businesses and all this kind of stuff. And of course, going to the store. There was one gal there. She's got her mask on. She's got gloves on. She's wiping down carts. And I looked at her. I said, "This is the biggest, like, effing hoax ever conceived on the world right now. You realize this, and we're all buying into it." And she's like, I know. And I mean, she's probably just looking at me like I'm some crazy guy, like,
you're the reason she's wearing the mask, because she thinks she got rabies or something.
Yeah, she probably thinks, he's like, oh, that's what happens. You get that coronavirus, you get angry. She's like, oh, he's probably got the virus. That's what happens. They get angry first. Here, sir, just take your card. I believe you. Go away. Go away, angry conspiracy theorist, man. I don't want to talk to you.
You can't.
Oh, God.
See, what I don't understand is if the small businesses opened, you'd have more places to shop, and everyone wouldn't be packed into Walmart. It'd be safer, I think.
Well, if it was real, to the point where they say it's real. I'm not saying it's not real. I'm saying there isn't. I can't claim I know everything about like who got what and whatever. But the numbers, okay, and in going overboard with all this, that's what I'm more focused on, right? So, yeah, I think that all this is just like a lot of made up stuff, and I think I think we went overboard with it all, and I just think that
and then they say, well, if we hadn't, it would have been way worse. You should be thanking us.
Right. And I'm just like, did you hear about the I don't know, something about the World Health Organization now? I don't know. They're blaming China, apparently, because they didn't warn. The World Health Organization is supposed to stop this, it's supposed to let us know ahead of time, like, hey, if there's a big situation, you should probably tell us. And apparently they
Taiwan reached out to them and they ignored them completely.
Yeah.
And that was in December.
So Caesar's deciding that he's like, why should we be giving them all this money? So maybe he's going to cut that, global tie. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with that. So there's that, talk that's going around, and nobody seems to be bringing up the fact that this link, remember the original link with I don't know, the Chinese people that are working in Canada, and then they end up working in Wuhan and all this stuff. I don't know. Was that real? I don't know. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. It's hard to say.
If they created this, I'm sorry too, because it kind of sucks at killing people. Like a worldwide pandemic, you'd think it would be everywhere.
Well, you would think. Although it is weird though, right? That Fauci guy, he talked about, it's weird how they just know all this is going to come to pass, they know it's going to happen. They're so sure of themselves. Don't you love that? Like, I love that talk, like how you can predict this stuff, 2 years in advance, and then, it just shows up. It's amazing. I don't know. Just like this newsworthy article. Check this out. So I have two things to show you real quick. So as you know, the comet is getting closer to Earth, and it's supposed to plunge into the sun, or I don't know what's going to happen to it. Who knows? They say it's comet, it's coming toward Earth. Let me show you on screen here. And I found this really interesting because somebody shared a link with me. It was Mr. Million. Shout out to Mr. Million for sharing this link. It was really good. New movie coming out. Okay. It's called Greenland. Apparently we have to get to Greenland to be safe, Fizzy, in this new movie. It's kind of one of those disaster, like deep impact movies. But apparently
I hated the one where they had to get on the boats and there wasn't enough room and people were getting cut in half at the door of the boat.
What was that? Is that some what? Is that some horrible version of Noah's Ark?
No, the disaster movie where everyone had to get on these boats to survive.
Oh.
And there wasn't enough room on the boats.
Yeah.
I don't
Let me
remember
show you.
what it was called. People
I
are like,
don't
what?
know. Huh? Look. So this is right here. New images have shown that Comet Atlas, okay, as it hurls towards Earth, breaking up as it does. So the comet's breaking up. Okay, are you hearing this right now? Right, the comet's breaking up.
Mhm.
So let me show you a clip or a trailer for the new movie coming out called Greenland. Okay, you ready for this? This is great. Let me show it to you. Here it is on screen. Can you hear it? Are you getting the sound? Huh?
No, no sound. No
You're not
sound.
no sound. I know why. Let me. Oh, it's fine. Here's what I'll do. I'll fix it in a second. Oh, see, I almost kicked myself out of the studio again. I gotta watch out what I'm doing, man. Oh boy.
You've
You know,
seen the movie with the boats, Dan.
I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. No, I
Giant ships meant
haven't. Giant
to
ships
survive.
to survive. They have to get on a boat. Why do they need to get on the water? That seems like the worst place to go to survive. Why the
Well, they
water?
were like super
Unless there's a
submarine boats,
flood. Oh,
so you can
okay.
sail
All
it
right.
and be safe.
Well, I guess we need to
Whatever
watch
was killing us that time.
Guess we need to watch Boat Movie then. All right. Follow the arrows, Dan, pushing buttons. Yeah, I'll give you guys a shout out too in just a second. Let's watch this clip. This is the new movie coming out, Greenland. Remember, Comet Atlas is coming. Comet Atlas is just breaking up.
2012.
Huh? 2012.
2012.
Oh,
With
was
the
that?
boats.
Oh, was it? Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. I haven't seen that movie since, I don't know, 2010, whenever it came out. I don't know. It's been a while, okay? I don't remember all the ins and outs. All right, but let's
I'm
watch
just
this.
surprised.
Huh?
Okay.
All right, hold on.
I'm just surprised people know what I'm actually talking about sometimes.
Oh, I'm glad somebody does. Jeez. Okay, let me show this on screen. All right, this is this trailer here. Let's check it out. All right, going full screen.
Quarter mile at a time.
Hey, what does this say? Yeah.
I used to live my life a quarter mile at a time. But things changed. I'm a father now. I will always be in your heart.
Is this the trailer?
Brian, I have a gift for you.
This looks like Fast and the Furious.
Yeah. What the hell?
No, I'm gonna give it to you.
Why am I
Fast
watching
and the
this?
Furious Apocalypse.
It says Greenland
Edition.
trailer.
It's for protection from what's coming.
Yup. Oh my God. They
Uh-oh.
turned Fast and Furious into an apocalypse movie.
I don't think so.
All right, Dom. What's next?
Oh man, this is a Fast and the Furious trailer. I am so sorry. I thought I had the right one up.
How do we know they don't have to escape in cars
Just stop.
from the apocalypse?
Just stop. You just
I would
leave me alone.
watch that.
I'm gonna find the trailer real fast. Oh
No,
my
I'm
god.
not picking on you. That sounds like a great movie.
Does it? Okay, hold on.
Yeah, they drive so fast they outrun the comet and go to Greenland.
No, you have to see this trailer because they took it off. See, so what happened was, it's so weird that came up. All right, let me see here. I did have it up. Let's see. Oh, so they took they had the trailer out and now they've taken it down off the web. But I'm looking for
can you
it.
get
Hang
us
on.
a summary?
It's being removed from all these websites. Dude, it's still got to
Why?
be. I don't know. Why are they hiding it? Wait a minute. It's everywhere I click is like videos being removed. Is this it? No. I'm sorry, guys. I really want to show you this trailer, man. I thought I had it loaded up, ready to go. Well, it says it right there, and it's something completely different. That sucks.
Are you sure?
Hmm?
I mean, they have to do something new with the franchise to keep an audience. Maybe it is the end of the world for
Here it
the
is.
Fast and the Furious. Oh, I
Okay.
like my version better.
Yeah. Can you hear it?
No.
You can't hear it? All right. Let me reshare. All right. Hold on. Share screen. All right. Hold on. I got this. All right. Here we go. All right. Here's the trailer. Okay. This is the new movie coming out. All right. Gerard Butler's in it. Here we go.
Clark, this interstellar comet.
Right? I mean,
Yeah, big news.
I don't see Clark.
Maybe he's still sleeping.
Dad.
Some of Clark's larger fragments are now expected to enter our atmosphere.
That's right. And now those are just.
What are they saying?
More of the same.
That's just gonna make a heck of a show.
Whoa. Where are they going?
I don't know. One of the first chunks is about to hit.
It?
Only part of it. It's going in the ocean. Would you look at that? Wait, where's the explosion?
We now are getting word that the fragment has hit Central Florida.
Oh my god. Oh, damn it.
Wait, are some more pieces gonna?
Florida gets it.
Come on, let's go.
But the sky's
At
on
least it's not
fire.
New York again.
2 days. They got it all wrong. There's a ton of fragments. Planet killers.
That didn't take long.
Space agencies are predicting an extinction level event.
We're gonna be together. All right, get up. We're just trying to get to safety.
They've been tracking the military flights to bunkers in Greenland.
It's our only chance.
Move back! Drop your weapons now! Allison! Nathan! Allison!
Where's Dad?
We'll find him. It's okay. Clark's largest fragment will hit in less than 24 hours.
I swear, I'm gonna get my family into that bunker.
I know you will, son.
If you are hearing this broadcast, seek shelter immediately.
What is it? What's going on?
If you are hearing this broadcast, seek shelter immediately.
Hang on, Nathan.
Seek shelter immediately. Seek shelter immediately.
Boom. What do you think about that? Isn't that crazy? So it's just funny to me, like how synchronistic, you know, the idea that this comet's coming, and then what? You think they made a movie because they knew the Comet Atlas was coming, or how did else play out? You know, isn't it funny? And now the trailer's being removed everywhere. Why don't they want to see the trailer? Why is it being removed? I know. Well, I don't
And
mind so much.
there's always some like, oh, all the rich people got the secret bunker, and they're like, I gotta get my family in to the boats and to the bunker. And
It's always something like that. You always got to get to a bunker or something, you know, and hide and kiss your ass goodbye or something. I don't know what you do in the bunker. I mean, you know, then that's just the end of the movie. Typically, it's like, yeah, we made it. You know,
But did you see the part where he's trying to drive away? If it was Vin Diesel, that wouldn't have been a problem at all.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, like, you saw it's a Greenland movie trailer on the screen. I mean, I don't know why Vin Diesel came up. You know, I was like, did they really make another Fast and the Furious spinoff? I guess they did. I don't know. I guess that's what they're doing. I don't know. Maybe that's the movie that's already been out. I have no idea what I was watching. That was the first time I've seen it. So, anyway, this crazy stuff, guys. Like I said, you know, a lot about this crazy world we're living in, and it's just weird that the synchronicity that's going on with this comet that supposedly is coming. Now, whatever is in the sky, I don't know. You know, when I was a kid, I saw two comets, Hale-Bopp and something. I can't remember the Hale-Bopp. Yeah, Hale-Bopp. Hale-Bopp and Hayakuta, something. Hayakuta, something like that.
I've never heard of that.
I
in my
swear
life.
there were two comets when I was a kid. Now, you know, I'm just telling you what I saw. Like, and I remember going out, you know, into the darkness, into the country, and, you know, checking them out, and, you know, bringing my binoculars and small telescope that I had, you know, looking at them. You know, it's cool. It was like amazing back when I believed in space. I don't know. So I don't know what to say. I don't know whatever that shit was. I seem to predict, you know, I seem to have a good grasp of things back in those days. But nowadays, I don't know. You get these words. I mean, I remember there was Ison that was coming. Comet Ison was going to be the biggest, brightest comet that you've ever seen. It was going to be this, you know. In fact, a lot of people thought, that's Planet X. Oh, no. And that was right around 2012, I think. Ison was coming. Oh man, I was watching YouTube videos on it every day, waiting. I couldn't wait to see it was going to go around the sun, and it was going to. They're predicting it could be super bright, but apparently this thing just plunged right into the sun, or supposedly, or bounced off the sun. It did something weird. It was kind of strange, but that was back in the days where you still kind of thought things were. This is before the flat Earth stuff. This is before all that stuff. So anyway, it's just weird.
I don't remember ever seeing a comet or hearing about a comet in my life.
You've never seen
Is
or
that
heard
weird?
about a comet?
That's
Well,
weird,
there
isn't
hasn't
it?
been many comets, like visible ones that you can just. Hale-Bopp was super
But you
bright.
got to see 2 of them.
Yeah, I got to see when I was younger. Yeah, Hale-Bopp was crazy bright. I only had 2 tails. I remember it had a blue tail and a white tail. It was cool. It was crazy looking. I mean, but the sky looked different then too. I mean, things look different. I don't know. Just overall, it looked like, I don't know. It's not like it is now. It's just weird. So anyway, supposedly this comet's coming. Movie comes out about a comet that broke up and then apparently hits Earth. And now the trailers are being removed. So I'm thinking to myself, like, well, why would they want to remove all these trailers if they released the trailers? Now they're
Because
trying
they
to
don't want people
pull
to-
back.
Well,
Yeah. Well,
I don't know.
are they?
Maybe with
Well,
the comet in the news, the
Mhm.
film production was like, oh, maybe this movie's a bad idea right now. Because remember, they took out all the 9/11 stuff from movies. There's a Spider-Man scene where the towers got
Oh,
hit, and
yeah.
then the movie company was like, yeah, that's not good right now. We shouldn't do that.
Yeah. They they're worried because people might feel strange, might feel
Mhm.
upset by watching that again. And which I kind of understand at that point in time, I mean, in my life. I mean, we were all like, what the hell? I mean, especially the first few years after it happened, before I started asking questions, I was like, man, I don't know. I was buying into the whole, man, I can't believe we got attacked, man. Like, get my American flag, it's like America. And then all of a sudden, stuff started to unravel. Stories started to unravel. Things started looking a little askew. And then we started asking questions. And here we are today. But speaking of us, let's see who else we have here. Let me go ahead and shut this down for a second. See who's here tonight. Let's see who our participants are. We have Adam Rose, Betty Wolf, Big Owl 311. Alfie Poison Bunny Show is here. Okay. Bleach PC Garage, Captain Kirk, the captain. Good to see you, man. Tell Spunk I said hello. Let's see, Catherine Snows, Dean Johnson, Ed Suttles, Eddie Vaughn, Keen, Fast Pace. There's Fizzy Pop, Cut the Wrench, HV, Hannah Walker, Mike Ballman, Melissa Hecker, Moonlit Illusion, Mountain Scooter, Mystery Fried, Nico, Troll Goblin, Odinato. Let's see, we have Oiler Greg, Pre-Love Minimal, Pushing Button 62, Ray May, Sandra K, Skabrowski, Shared, Shareed. Let's go with that. Splatter 420. True Set You Free to True TNT, Variable, Wes Please. And thank you all for being a part of this broadcast. We appreciate it. Yeah. A lot of stuff going on in the news, a lot of things happening, of course, as you know. We're all in lockdown, having fun, chilling. Hope you guys, I don't know, one of you people out there, did you get your check from Caesar? And check your bank account.
Dan.
Yeah.
You want to hear the latest conspiracy theory going around?
Yeah, what's up?
So I was just reading about, they're planning a few protests just like Michigan. There's one in Buffalo, and people are saying that Russian trolls are commenting on Facebook to get everyone riled up so that we protest and have a martial law. I don't blame the Russians
We're
again.
blaming, it really is, it's always, okay. So I started thinking about all this. Boy, oh boy, the Russians. Yeah. I think there is a little bit, I started thinking about how they're controlling what's taking place currently, right? The current events. But then on the other flip side of it, they're also controlling a lot of the conspiracy networks and putting out false conspiracy theories. I'd say there are a lot of channels that are doing it too, that are part of these networks, and they're doing it, and they're also, it's like, because they always parrot the exact same thing,
So you think oh yes. So instead of the Nazis, we'll just blame the Russians from now on.
Yeah, well, I mean, blaming Germans and Nazis is sort of old hat. You got to have some new threat. It's like they want to create the Cold War all over again or something. Like, like they missed the Cold War. I don't know. It's, I started, to me, it's.
Oh no.
What?
Vivian says they hired some Africans to do the hacking and trying to spread fear. So Russians hired
Africans.
I thought China owned Africa.
Wouldn't they be hiring Indians? I mean, those guys seem like they could hack something. I don't know. Maybe they're just better at trying to scam you out of your money.
No, that's
doing sales calls.
That's Nigeria, right? The Nigerian prince.
The Nigerians? I don't know what they're
doing. The Nigerian prince scammed in.
I don't know anything about that, Fizzy. I don't know. I've just watched people I've heard of the scammer calls. They call and they email you.
Since the virus.
Huh?
Nobody's called our house since the virus. That's one good thing about it.
Yeah.
All the weird phone calls have stopped because they're probably not essential workers.
It's China hacking Russia to get the blame. Says Nico. Well, yeah, who you want to blame? I think we should blame the French again. That's always a good people to blame. Blame shit on the French.
The French are sick too, so we should leave them alone.
I don't know. I mean, it's always good to blame the French, the Frenchies. They didn't do nothing, but you just, I don't know. At some point, they're going to run out of people to blame and be like, Canada did it, and then no one's going to believe them. Like, Canada, please. Like, Canada didn't do nothing. They're going to say Canada's like sending operatives over here to, to get us riled up to start martial law. Canada wants our guns.
It was Canada, remember?
What?
Just like you said, a Canadian scientist in China released it. That was the early report. I remember.
That was the early report. But they weren't Canadians. They were working in Canada. Yeah, they weren't Canadians. They were just there on a work visa.
That released the virus. Blaming Canada.
Listen to you starting conspiracy theories. Oh my god. So now it's so really it never came from bats or from the pangolin. It came from moose.
You're gonna blame the cute little pangolins.
No, they did. They blamed the man animal. It's so funny.
They had nothing to do with it.
They picked the pangolin. Like they're eating pangolins. Like, oh my god. No, they're not. Oh, give me a break. You know what? I don't buy any of that at all. First it was bats, and then it was pangolins. But everything the pangolins, because nobody knows what a pangolin is. It's a manned animal, and so most people haven't heard of them. So it just sounds, like, oh my god, a pangolin.
That was one of the manned animals that they were eating for like a delicacy.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, that's true. Well, they say they are. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, are they really eating? I don't know. Apparently, they eat everything in these other countries. So nothing's on. There's nothing off the table over there. I mean, everything is ripe for consumption. I mean, even pangolins. I mean, why would you eat a pangolin anyway? I mean, look at it. It's like
you and Guy have threatened to eat so many manned animals. You're not one to talk.
Well, because people eat them in these countries. I always ask if they're delicious, because I'm just curious. It's my curiosity getting the best of me. That's all. Yeah. So, let me go ahead and open up the phone lines. I do have to do one thing though. I have to change things. Hold on. 1 second. Let me do a quick check here of my audio settings. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Let's see. Mike's. Hold on. Let's do this.
Yeah, I have to go out tomorrow. Oh.
Hello.
That was loud. Hello.
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 Can you hear me?
Yeah. Uh-oh. You can't hear
can.
me. I can
I
hear
can
you.
hear you. I
Okay,
can
we're
hear you.
good.
We're good. Why? I just changed the settings in the dock. Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it made me really loud for a second. I was just saying
Oh, did it?
I'm not looking forward to going out tomorrow because now everyone has to wear a mask and people are really grumpy about it. Like, I've noticed people my parents' age are like not wearing them and looking at all of us like we're stupid, but
Yeah.
they're the ones that are supposedly at risk, so I don't really know what to think anymore.
You know what's weird is when I'm at the store, it's all the young people that are, that are wearing masks. Like, they're the ones that are, just whatever, masks, gloves, all that kind of stuff. All the old people, they're like, psh, they're like, nah, we've made it through mumps, measles, chicken pox. I don't know. Some pretty
Well,
old.
then,
Like,
but they have signs on the store
Yeah.
that says if you
Yeah.
don't have a mask, you can't get in. But then they also have the elderly person's rule where elderly people can shop first. So technically, they're not having to wear one. So it's all weird.
That's weird. Yeah,
And we're
I'm just
running
noticing.
out of stuff again.
Are you really? Yeah, my
Mhm.
store has been like hit or miss. Like, people are still buying the crap out of the store. So they got
I
the
think
stimulus
it's because
came
they
through.
got, yeah, they
Mm.
got stimulus and then they went and pounded the
Yeah,
stores again.
purchase
Because
more
for a while, I was going and I could find everything that I needed. And then the last time I went, they were out of like all the cleaning supplies, like, and they were out of ramen and French fries. And I was like, what an odd combination.
My store's out of ramen too. Do you think does ramen noodles come from China? Don't they? I guess they come from
Well,
China.
yeah, but I
Probably
think
why
it's
they
because
don't
they're
have
so
ramen.
cheap and easy and the kids like to eat it.
Store
So
up.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can just buy a
Spaghetti
huge box of
store.
it for no money.
Yeah, I think anything storable, like, that can
Mhm.
last in the shelf for an extended period of time. So we didn't have it, like, noodles and spaghetti were gone. And they got all the Prego sauce, man. I'm like, I am not eating spaghetti with ragu. Screw that. No way, man. Someone will have to die. I better get some damn traditional Prego brand sauce. I'm just telling you. I was upset.
Yeah, they
So I
put
looked
limits
down.
on certain items. Like, you can
Yeah.
only buy so much pasta. You can only buy so much pasta sauce because that's an easy thing
Yeah.
that people were hoarding.
Well, I looked down. I found.
We
you
lost
won't
our
believe-
phone number, Dan.
Yeah, I'll put it back up in a second. So I was looking in shelves and I saw in the very, very back, it had slid over and then, the next aisle, like, or whatever, it was on the shelves. But I found one big thing of Prego sauce. And then I was looking again and I was like, they're taking all the cinnamon rolls, Fizzy. Cinnamon rolls.
Cinnamon rolls?
Yeah, there's no cinnamon rolls to be had. I don't know.
People are buying the weirdest things.
Yeah, that's the sign of
Why
the
French
apocalypse.
fries? I have had a craving
don't know.
for French fries for like 3
Yeah,
months
they're
and I can't find any.
I know. They bought all our French fries too. We had no French fries, no ramen, no spaghetti. Bread was tough. Bread was kind of hard to come by. I told you about that last week when that one guy was like reading the back of the bread. He had a loaf in his hand. He's reading the back of it, like looking at the nutrition values. Like, be glad you got a freaking loaf of bread. There's like 3 loaves on this freaking shelf. Get one and go. Okay. What the hell are you looking at? You trying to try to get less gluten in your diet right now? I don't think that's a big worry, bro. I think you just get your bread and then tear your ass. Okay. Get the stepping. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, that was the thing. And so yeah, we've had a few shortages on stuff. But we had plenty of beer.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Noble is blaming the French. We're blaming Canada, Noble. You missed it.
Yeah. I think it might be Canada. No. Just blame it all on Canada. I mean, eventually they're going to. I mean, first it's whatever. It's Russians, it's Chinese, it's it's everybody else, and eventually they'll get to Canada. They're just going to run out of people to blame, brother. I'm sorry. And it's going to be on. All right, let me go ahead and unlock this. Let's see here.
Conference unlocked.
Did you hear that, Fizzy?
Huh?
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard it.
Okay, cool. All right, just asking. Hey, I'm just
Sorry,
making sure
I got quarantine brain up. Mine's like all over the place.
Quarantine brain. Oh my God. Well, yeah. Don't we all? I'll be
Well, yeah, when you don't do nothing all day and your sleep's all crazy, your brain starts to just not work, Dan.
All I'm gonna say is this is a great time for me to just I have literally shut down. It's been great. I gotta tell you, I love the pandemic. I am just.
You would. You just get to play your boat
thing.
game all the time.
Exactly. I'm just playing. I am grinding out warships like a madman. That's all I'm saying. Like, dude, I'm just having fun grinding warships. I'm not worried about nothing. I'm not worried about Facebook. I ain't worried about pandemic. I'm not worried about what Trump's saying. I don't give a shit. It is great. I am laughing. I'm just like, this is wild. And I was talking to my dad. I was like, we've been living on the grind for like 3 years, man, since this Mandela effect hit. For me, it changed my whole world, right? And I'm thinking about the guy who's got the brand new Hummer, or brand new whatever Humvee, or whatever he's driving. Got maybe somebody just bought a house. Maybe there's a bunch of other people. How are those people faring? With all the debt that they have over their heads. I mean, if they're
terrified,
not, they're
don't
absolutely
get to play boats.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm just saying, I've been preparing for this forever. It's sort of like something I don't know. I'm not saying I knew this would happen. I'm just saying, but I knew that the world was definitely shifting, man. That's all I'm saying. I've just been sort of preparing, sort of waiting, clinging to the side of the bowl as the big flush happens, I'm kidding. Look, I gotta laugh a little bit. Look, here's the thing, guys. All right, there's a lot going on. My friend told me his brother-in-law, they just bought a house and he's got the brand new car and they were making a bunch of money as a recruiter. He's making, bukus. And
Recruiter for Russia.
Well, yeah, well, think about it. He's recruiting for jobs, so nobody's hiring. He's not getting paid anything.
No.
So
Recruiting.
And people are laying off, and no, not for Russia. Maybe we should just bring it all back. I like the red threat. Okay, growing up with communism knocking, right at our front door. Everyone was scared. It was great. There was no terrorists back then. I'll take communism over terrorism any day. It was a much funner time, and things weren't so locked down. Bring back.
We didn't have school shootings. We had bomb threats. And we just had to sit outside on the bleachers for a couple hours.
Yeah, you just wait. I know, a good bomb threat, that used to just fuck up the day. But it was great because you didn't have to go to school. And nobody freaked out about it. Like, people calling it a bomb threat. It's like, we just got to check
Everybody
it out.
outside.
Everybody get outside. Come on. It was great. I think people used to do that crap just to get out of taking tests.
Yep.
I'm just saying. Problem. But the point is I miss communism. Damn it. Bring back the hammer and sickle, baby. Oh, by the way, Fizzy, don't shave with a sickle. Okay? That's my word of advice for you.
Nobody's shaving, Dan. And nobody's wearing a bra. we didn't reach the ultimate lazy.
So nobody's shaving and nobody's wearing a bra. So that's
all that's out the window.
Okay. All right. So at least we know how you roll in these days. All right.
My roots are so bad and my eyebrows. Oh, it's embarrassing. That's why I like the mask and nobody knows who I am.
Funny. Oh, jeez. You know what we need to do? We need to have a makeover day, Fizzy. I need exfoliation. I need masks. and I need a. Remember the time I called you on the video camera and I showed you,
Yeah.
and I was wearing a mask, and I was like, but I had that real smooth face, but I looked like Michael Jackson with my long hair. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
know? Yeah. All right. Look, I'm just saying, like, I've got a few of those left, but they're from China. You don't think they have Corona on it, do you?
They're from Korea.
Oh, okay. All right, good. Well, they have,
South Korea. And they were
yes,
shipped before this thing happened.
they have Ching Chong writing. I wasn't sure where it was from. I'm scared.
Dan, that's racist. Korea is up so far ahead of us in skincare. That's why you felt good just using it one time.
I
You know what I mean?
know. I had the ass of a baby's butt. I'm serious. Like
On your
my
face.
was smooth. Yeah, it was amazing. I'm sorry, my face. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, you know what I
With the ass of a baby's butt on your face.
I was saying it was smooth, man. Like, damn,
is.
this is great. Yeah, they're great. I really enjoy them. Hey,
Yeah,
listen.
I'll send you some more masks and some.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a caller? Poor thing.
Yeah, we got a caller. Yeah, let's. Would you say poor thing? Okay. All right. Listen. What happened? You know, I realized on my monitor, I still have that where I spit up my coffee the other day when we were
Oh
talking.
no. What did I do to you?
Remember when I didn't mean to say it like that, but I was all grouchy and
Oh, Brad. Yeah.
and you were like, you were just so nonchalant, like you're hanging out with Brad, and I was like, well, who the F is Brad? And everybody was like, oh, Dan, that sounded kind of jealous. And I was like, I didn't mean to sound like that. Like, I swear to God. And so our new mantra is like, who the F is Brad? Like, so anytime that happens, we're just like, who the F is Brad? I didn't know who Brad was. I never heard you. You know, it's like we hang around each other so much, and we know each other. We know each other. You know what I'm saying? We hear certain names.
Yeah.
You just throw a Brad in there. That just threw me for a loop. I didn't know.
I usually just say my brother. I actually said
Yeah.
Brad. And
I didn't know his name. Yeah.
who's
Okay.
Brad? Who you hanging out with, Brad Fizz?
I didn't say it like that. I swear. I was like, well, who the fuck is Brad? Like. I didn't mean. I swear I did not mean it to sound that way, and it was so funny. And so I started thinking about what I said and the way I said it, and I was like, "Oh my God!" I just sprayed my monitors. I just whatever. I lost it. I cracked up. Okay, let's see who's on the line here. Oh God, help us.
Can you put up the number?
Yeah, I'll put the number. You're on Skype Performance.
Okay.
What's on your mind tonight?
It's Brad.
Me?
Yeah, hey man, how you doing?
Hey, it's Mountain Scooter.
Hey Scooter, what's going on, brother? How you doing? How you holding up?
What's going on, Dan? Peace Pop. Hey, I want to talk a little bit about what's going on there at the supermarket. It's still crazy, and y'all was just talking about the toilet paper and the ramen noodles, and guess what? Those two are still the ones that get robbed every morning at 7 a.m. when the store opens.
Oh God, sure. You know, I hate those people. They're like those a-holes that were gathering up all the damn 22 ammo. Drove me nuts for years. Everybody, these guys had nothing better to do but get to your store and get some 22 ammo and just buy out this. I couldn't buy 22 ammo at Walmart for 3 freaking years because we were apparently getting ready. I don't know how many rounds of ammo people need. Good Lord, man. I mean, you can only carry so much. Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
here's what I was wanting to get to is how people can be just the way they are. Is there's 2 entrances that go into the store in the front of the store there. You know, it's an entrance to exit type deal. It's not just one way or the other way. But what the management did was they put down these yellow tapes at 6 feet apart that go into the entrances, so that people are lining up at the store in the morning, and this is getting to the point to where it's just like when people line up to get tickets for a concert. You know how people would camp out in the parking lot all night just so they can be in line first when they open the doors and junk like that to sell the tickets to a concert.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that. The elderly people are showing up early in the morning because they can't never get anything later in the afternoon because there's all these vultures that show up in the morning, and when the doors open at 7, they all come rushing in. And the first thing they hit up is the toilet paper, paper towels, tissues, and stuff like that. The hand cleansers, the sanitizers, and the ramen noodles, surprisingly.
And the ramen noodles.
And The ramen noodles, yeah. And
Isn't it
what's
funny when you're
surprising is how,
yeah.
you know, management is right there at the door, and they're talking to people. They're like, "Come on, be courteous. You know, let these guys through. Let these people come through that actually need it," because they're seeing the same people every single day. These
Well, they
people
can
that
stop
are
them
like
from buying. They can tell them to go
narcissistic.
away. They can tell them to go away. And they tell them, no, you can't buy.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, they can
and
tell them that. if they
I guess
want.
yeah, there must be a policy in place where they can't actually say anything like that to employees right now at my supermarket chain. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, you know,
They could limit
do
their
try.
purchase
They
though
try.
to one item per day. You know, they could limit
They
that.
well, they have a limit. They have a limit for 2 paper items per customer and this and that. But the problem is these people come in and they snatch what they can, then they go right out to the car, put it in the car, come right back in and get more. And they do that until that entire aisle with toilet paper and paper towels and tissues and all that is empty within an hour. And you know, they stock that during the night while the store is closed from 10 p.m. to 7
Well, there must be a
a.m.
lot of people.
That's when all that's being stocked.
Well, imagine when
there's a lot of.
Well, think about it like this. I mean, there's a lot more people doing it now because they got time to do it too. I mean, even back in the day when people had to work, there were long lines waiting for iPhones to come out. Remember those lines around the corner, you know, at the AT&T store? My God, you would just drive by and go, man, don't you people have a life? Well, now nobody has a life.
I know, right?
So everybody's got time to go hang out at the store and pitch a tent, whatever, you know? So it's definitely crazy. I found that the major, oddly enough, Walmart seems to have a lot of stuff for the most part, you know. And I'm surprised about it. But my one store that people like to go to, it's sort of a chain here in the Southwest. That one seems to be constantly out of stuff. And the other store we have in town, they raise their damn prices, man. They marked everything up by about another, you know, they're gouging, another 15% on everything.
Gouging,
And
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying, like, so it's sort of like you can get it at the other store because they're more expensive, but you're going to pay a little bit more. And the other one is a better store, the one that had, it's kind of running out of stuff, but they didn't raise their prices. But they're not offering any deals right now on anything. They're just, everything's just whatever. It's like they used to have a thing where, you buy like some frozen meals, buy 2 get 1 free, that type of thing. They're not doing that right now. But at least they haven't raised their prices.
Right. Yeah. The thing with this supermarkets that I work at, there's right here in the Asheville area, in a radius of 180 miles, there is 203 of these markets, and they're all huge. They're gigantic. So when one store, there's one warehouse, and it's about 60 miles from Asheville. That one warehouse supplies all those 203 stores. And they're having a problem with getting supplies. So they're picking and choosing what they're sending to each one of the markets, right? And that's why sometimes we don't get a certain type of eggs and other ones do, and this and that. So people will go to one store, and literally right here in Asheville, like from my house, within just a 5-mile radius, there's like 10 of them I can go to. You know what I'm saying? They're everywhere. And so people will go to one store, they don't see what they want, so they go to another store and they don't see what they want, and they go to another, and they keep doing that. And these people, they're running around to all the different ones because it's the only thing open, because it's the biggest thing that's open. And the Walmarts are not near as much. There's only 2. There's 2 Walmarts compared to the 10 supermarkets that I'm talking about. So the Walmarts are not that much, but everything is full. We're seeing that the bread aisle stays full. The bread was gone every day until about a week ago. That stopped. Now the bread is staying pretty steady. And the meat, same thing with the meat. The meat was disappearing every day, but now it's starting to build up again. But the toilet paper and the ramen noodles and the cleansers and all that, they stay gone every single day from those same people coming in every morning. And I'm thinking to myself, are they filling up a barn with this toilet paper? What are they doing with all of it?
I hate grocery shopping, but I really especially hate apocalypse grocery shopping. It is like the saddest thing, to walk down. It is a scavenger hunt, and like I said, it's sad when you leave the store and you're happy because you found your favorite pasta sauce and in a tube of cinnamon rolls. I got the last one. I got both of those. And I was like, dude, I feel like I scored, like this is weird. Like I shouldn't feel happy because I scored, tomato sauce. It's just, anyway, it's just, yeah, it sucks. And I wish people would stop buying out the damn store. And of course, we just got stimulus checks. So my store was so packed, you couldn't even park in there. It was insane. How people were just.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
These last couple of days, it's ramped up again because of people getting that check and they're coming in. And, they act really scared. Like they're scared for their life. Like they're running. They're fast-paced walking, They're like grabbing everything they can. They're looking around all crazy. They're wearing all their masks. There was a guy that had a mask on. Okay, he had a mask on. No, it was a respirator. Okay, he had a respirator on, goggles, and a face shield. Like the big plastic shield that covers your whole face. And he came right there by me, and I saw him. I started laughing under my breath. And then another guy said, "Sir," and the dude turned around, and there was a guy that had a camera pointed at him. He wanted to take a picture of him. Well, the guy ran away at first. And then he came back a few seconds later and said, "Yeah, go ahead, man, take a picture." And he stood there and did a pose with his thumbs up, And the other guy taking the picture was like, "Yeah, this will make somebody laugh on Facebook, man. Thanks for the prick, bro."
Listen, what I'm about to say, man. This is probably gonna happen now that I say it. But check this out. Like if it gets Mad Max style, dude, I can't wait because then I can walk around with my bandana on. Okay, over my face and be the Corona Bandit. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, dude. That's just gonna be awesome.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, I want
to. Bandit.
Can I touch on that for a second? The whole thing with if you think about everything going on in the world right now, and everybody wearing their masks and their bandanas, everybody's disguised. Not to mention, everybody is broke because they're not going to work. It would be so easy for people to rob places because everybody's wearing this stuff. It's not it's not allowed.
I know.
Yeah, it's not.
You could literally walk. I'm surprised. Well, I'm a little shocked with all the revenue these stores are taking. Anyway, my point is like I wouldn't be surprised if that happens because they're allowing people to walk around with masks on. I mean, you're not gonna be able to identify anybody.
Everybody looks like a criminal.
Everyone's a suspect. I'm just saying. I don't know. It's crazy.
And they're going to start turning into criminals if we don't get, if they don't get to go back to work and stuff. They're going to start being that way, and it's already allowed to look like a criminal. And they're already releasing prisoners from prisons and stuff like that. It's like, geez, let's just make the problem worse.
I think it'd be cool I want a Darth Vader helmet, okay, with a filter, all right, or maybe just a full gas mask, like a full straight up, like like World War I. Kind of crazy looking gas mask or something.
Dan.
That'd be cool.
You need the old-fashioned plague mask with the beak.
Yes, with the beak. Yeah, plague mask with a beak and just walking around freaking people out. Oh,
the band Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden. What I used to do back in the day for Halloween, me and my brother and my two cousins used to be Kiss, band Kiss. But then later on, I started doing Eddie from Iron Maiden. That's what I would do. That would be Eddie from Iron Maiden.
Eddie from Iron Maiden. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, that monster,
I'm just saying.
the big monster-looking guy on the covers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be pretty wild. Yeah, man. Definitely. It's some crazy times going on, bro. I don't know. So, what are your thoughts, man? You think it's going to blow over pretty quick, or do you think it's going to last a little bit longer? What are your thoughts?
I think, the openings are happening slowly but surely, this and that, the beaches and stuff, and they're doing things slowly, but I think this is what's going to happen is they're going to open everything back up and let people get out, but they're going to keep those silly laws in place with the social distancing, and they're going to start putting people in jail and fining people left and right for it. Like the social distancing and the wearing a mask in certain places, I think all those will stay in place, but they'll allow you to go ahead and leave your house and go out and but then the social gatherings, I don't know. I mean, concerts and things like that, they're going to have to start that back up sooner or later. What's going to happen then? I don't know. That's going to be, I just don't understand exactly why it's really complicated to me. There's so many different aspects to all the different things that people need to be doing and they're not able to do. And once they start doing it again, what kind of, we got all these trucks rolling around all the country, all the military and all that. What are they planning? Are they going to be patrolling the streets and like watching everybody all the time just to make sure that they're not doing something wrong or something crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? It might come to that, to where we're always being watched by the military. And, you know, maybe there will be a big uprising where Americans say, the hell with your crap, and, you know, we're American.
Well,
you know, I'm hoping that's what's going to happen.
Well, see, I kind of think that's what they're trying to get drummed up. Yeah, well, like I said, I think they control both sides of it. They control the problem and they control the reaction. And I think they want us to do that.
Yeah.
They want us to do that. They want people to start getting pissed off. Well, there's a fact, there's a sect, there's something going on with that. And I think they want us to get fed up and upset and angry. And they want to see, you know, they want to post it on social media and they want to, you know, create this air of, you know, of people, you know, finally having enough, getting sick and tired of it and getting upset. And I worry about that, because then when people get upset like that and get in large gatherings, you know, you're not there to really cause a problem. You're there to just protest, but there's always people that could instigate it even further, you know, provocateurs, things like that, to make people that are getting together and gathering like this, then all of a sudden they got to clamp down militarily. And that's what I worry about, is that they're going to do something, you know, behind the scenes to make the event turn out to be a staged thing where it's even worse.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, I am scared about that happening too, because they do have the ability, you know, they got those weapons that they can shoot at a crowd and burns your skin and makes them run away. You know, they're definitely prepared physically if it comes to people.
Sound weapons, microwave weapons, sound weapons. They could, I mean, if it, like, just say, for instance, people start getting fed up and start having enough of this. And then you have this issue where, you know, people are gathering to march, to peaceably assemble, but then there's people amongst the crowd that are there, you know, doing crap to start a riot, which then forces the police to clamp down on people and people get hurt, and then, you know, instigates even further. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see how this can go down, right? And like, so I kind of think like some of this stuff, we got to watch them, because what you see is the reaction to this is a little soon for me. I mean, it's only been a few weeks and people are already like, you know, oh, we need to, you know, we need to, you know, organize over here and we need to protest this. And it's like, what are you protesting? Why? I mean, if you believe that this is a problem, you should just hunker down and, you know, and wait, take a wait and see approach. I don't think 2 months later, if we're talking about 2 months, not 2 weeks, I kind of see it, but it seems a little soon, doesn't it? And so I'm a little weary of, or leery of some of this stuff that I start to see in the media. Like, so I'm thinking like, man, they control both sides of this thing. So there's a good chance that some of this is just to get this started, get the ball rolling, so that more people start doing it in other places, and then to have sort of a crackdown. And then, of course, my theory is like you just said, you know, they're going to want to roll out more draconian type regulations and stuff on us. Okay, they're going to want to do this, and they absolutely will. And so, you know, is it going to come down to forced vaccinations? Is it going to come down to, you know, new rules of social distancing again? I don't know, but I could see where it's in place for a while, you know, for sure. But you know, is it? But I got to tell you, I don't know if they'll go that route with the forced vaccination stuff. I don't think people are going to go for that. I really think that's you know, a trump card I'd hate for them to play. You know, I really would. I say trump card.
I will not. I mean, I'm sorry, but I'll be that guy if it comes right down to some of that crazy stuff with having to get a vaccination, or you can't go to work, or you can't buy or sell without a chip in you, and all that kind of stuff. I'm not going for it. And I don't know what's going to happen to the people like me that are, you know, they're going to be grouping us together. I don't know what, you know, I'll go down with a fight. I know that. That's what I'm saying.
You got to stay calm.
I'm not bowing down to these. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to bow down. Period.
Remember, if you see anything on social media pushing an agenda one way or the other, remember, most of the time it's contrived. They wouldn't allow it to be on social media unless they wanted it there. Okay. There are no real reporters reporting, you know, giving you the quote unquote scoop Okay, they are there for an agenda. All of them.
Oh, I know.
Fox News, every one of them. Okay, all of it. I'm not going left and right here. I'm talking about literally. They've been doing this forever, and the only reason they have two sides of Fox News or whatever, and normal, whatever, if you want to say CNN or whatever, where there's two sides, it's all to divide us, right? And so I would just be wary of what's about to take place. Just be calm, and just take a wait and see approach. At least, hopefully people are listening on this channel understand what I'm talking about.
And that's what I was going to talk about too, is if they, it could very well be that they set this all up ahead of time years ago, that they want people to turn on each other. They want people in the public that are wearing the mask to go against the people that are not wearing the mask, and people start killing each other. And there's your depopulation control, there's your population control right there that Bill Gates wants. They'll just let the people kill themselves. It's not our fault. You know what I'm saying? They just plan it ahead of time like that through the media. And I have not watched mainstream media since 2006, by the way. I don't ever do that anymore.
You're on the same lines as me almost. Yeah. I'm like, 2003-ish, somewhere around there. Every once in a while I catch a broadcast and I watch the news broadcast. I'm like, they're not even where they say they are. I remember, like one time I saw a girl, she's like, we're at the beach. And I'm like, no, you're not. You're in front of a green screen and they got a fan blowing on you. I mean, it's like, give me a break, man. You're full of crap.
I know, right?
Yeah. I got something. Everything is so.
They do some of those things.
Check this out. Well, I got you here. Let me show you this. 1 second here. Let me pull this up.
Well, I'll see it later, but go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to show the audiences. This is how the fakery goes, people. Check this out. Let me play this video. Hold on 1 second. Try to put it on screen. Wait a minute. Where is it at? Here it is. Hell. Nope, that's not it. 1 second. Oh boy. Where is the video? Here it is.
It just disappeared.
Okay, so this is a video. Check this out, of the Pope disappearing. He gives a speech, how he sits at the window and he says, I don't know, whatever. He does his Pope thing. And maybe it's for Sunday Mass or something. And Popey just disappears, man. It vanishes like he's a hologram.
I saw something like that something about that on the internet, but I haven't seen it. I didn't know what that was about.
Yeah, let me play this. It's weird. Kind of strange stuff going on out there. I lost Fizzy. I don't know where she is. Maybe internet thing. Hopefully she'll be back. But here it is right here on the screen. Yeah, it's 12:20. So there's that. All right, here's the Pope. Let me rewind this for a second. Oh, 1 second. Let me reshare here. Oh no, you won't need the audio. Okay, never mind. Okay, here we go.
I'll watch it. I'll rewatch it.
Here it is, right here.
Oh yeah, I heard the audio.
Disappears.
It goes bye-bye.
Also juggling taking care of their children.
Dude, is it not? He's gone.
Oh, he just vanished. It's real quick, but he just vanishes.
I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, like his whole body just goes blank, like he's gone. Almost if it like he was a holographic projection or something. They just shut the thing off too soon. It's weird. It's so weird. Oh, Fizz is back. Okay. Hey Fizz, what's up?
You like the ghost Pope?
I'm showing the Pope.
Yeah, isn't that nuts?
The ghost Pope. Yeah, we're watching that. Let's watch it.
It wouldn't reconnect for a while.
Here it is. It's okay.
Dude, is it not? He's gone.
And he just vanishes right before they cut the scene. Now, I don't know what to say about that.
I wonder, how about that? Yeah. What about that video with that huge dragon flying around on the football field that was supposedly a hologram? Did you see that video?
Yeah.
Maybe it's something like that.
You're talking about the one in where was it, in China or somewhere where they had
it was China or somewhere overseas where they had
the hologram technology. Is nuts.
It was a massive dragon flying around the stadium, and it was doing all this crazy things. And they said that every bit of it was a hologram, and it was demonstrating their power of how they can do it.
Yeah, for sure. Let me see. Let's see.
I think it was a hologram, Dan.
Can you have a hologram that You can have a hologram that big. It's
remember-
only controlled an orbit or something.
Remember they had the old Pope in that car with the bubble to keep him safe, and maybe they just decided a hologram Pope couldn't be assassinated.
Yeah, here's the hologram of the dragon.
Yeah,
Let me show it
there's
here.
an idea, Susie.
You
Yeah,
guys-
that's actually, yeah.
Check this out. This is crazy. I forgot about this. I remember seeing this about a year ago. Check this out, man. Watch this. Is that real?
I don't know.
How would they do this?
It's fake, Dan. I remember seeing this.
It would have to be like
It
it would have to be
says-
like multiple.
Yeah,
some kind of
I remember
multiple
seeing
machines
this.
in orbit in a triangular formation, causing something
Right.
that big, wouldn't it?
But to make it look so realistic, like I'm just like, this has to be fake, man. There's no way this is real.
Yeah,
but then
yeah.
again, I don't know. I mean, Telecom uses 5G air to bring fire-breathing dragon to baseball park. You know, is it fake? I don't know. Could be. You think it had like more views? It has 560,000. I mean, that's quite a few. But supposedly they let's see. Is this true? I don't know. Like I said, you tell me. I don't know, guys. It
If
could
you
be.
remember, the Snoop Dogg video where they did a hologram on stage, they showed how they did that with like this really weird plexiglass kind of. They did the entire stage where one guy, Tupac, was on stage, or no, it was Snoop Dogg on stage singing and stuff, and then here comes Tupac, and this is after Tupac died. And they was using footage of Tupac from previous concerts, and they had Snoop
This
Dogg
is
and
how they
Tupac
did it.
singing next to each other. Look, totally real.
Okay.
Did you see
So
that?
it wasn't a projection of an actual thing. What they did, it's a combination of 5G and AR technology. Fans at the park watched through an app on the phone. So if you looked through your phone, you could see the dragon.
Like Pokemon.
Yeah. So what we were watching apparently was a video play of what was on the
So
phone.
it's augmented
Yeah,
reality,
Pokemon.
not.
Augmented. Yeah, it wasn't an actual project. Because if they're doing like that, I'm scared. Like if that technology. But I have seen some where, they had a sea monster. I saw that one, but you could tell it was, it was a projection. It didn't look solid. It's not there yet. But then again, what about the one where the kids? Did you remember the ones where they turned the floor with the projectors? Now, where they turned the floor into like an ocean and they had like whales and dolphins swimming around. Did you see that? It was kind of crazy.
I seen that. I thought, wow, are they doing that? That's gymnasium size. Is that capable? Are they really able to do that? I don't know.
I think there is
high-tech
technology.
stuff.
Well, here's what I'm saying is like, so what they're showing us is like, go back and look at Boston Dynamics. Like, eek, you want to see something crazy? Hold on a second. Like, I went there the other day and I was tripping because I was like, man, because I remember a few years ago they were showing us their cool robots they were building, but you could still tell they were clunky, they didn't move that great.
Right.
Well,
they're showing much better ones now, though. They're showing these crazy robots now that did some really cool stuff. Yeah, I know all about that.
Boston Dynamics
and that makes you think,
stuff is scary. I mean, what they can
now,
do now.
If they really, if everything in the public goes south and they start releasing these things to control people, that's going to be messed up. Yeah.
Okay, so let me show this on screen. This is Atlas. Atlas. Comet Atlas. Here's Atlas, the robot. Here we go.
Seriously?
Watch this.
Okay. Nope. I hate
Whoa.
robots.
Oh my gosh. That is incredible. The dexterity isn't believable, man.
I watched a
Like,
scary movie with Noble where
Uh-huh.
somebody's consciousness got trapped in a robot, and I got really scared, and he laughed at me.
Can you imagine if that thing, they
Being
turn that
stuck
thing
as
into
a
a killer?
robot.
You were up against something like that, and it had, you know,
Mm-mm.
armor plating and whatever. It was designed to kill you. You're screwed. You see the way the thing moves? I mean, that's what they're showing us, dude. I'm just saying. And this is 2019. I mean, that thing moves that good. Before, I remember they would show these robots and they would be hooked up to things. Like, they wouldn't actually be just walking around. Like, there was like apparatuses around them and stuff so they could do stuff. Like, or if there was one that could walk, it wasn't walking that great. You know, it was okay. This thing is spooky. This is right at Black Mirror. I mean, straight up. So
if I can talk, okay, there was one video of a robot where I didn't see the video, of course, just now, but I remember one that got debunked by Bill's channel where he has that real or fake. He says, "Is it real or fake?" There was one video where they had a robot out there shooting these targets, and people were pushing it and kicking it and knocking it over, and they would get right back up and shoot his targets and this and that. Is that the one you just watched?
no, it's a brand new one put out in 2019 by Boston Dynamics. You can watch it on the rebroadcast, or you can check it out and, you know, just play it back. But it is actually insane.
From Boston Dynamics. Okay,
yeah, it's Boston. Yeah, it's from Boston
There was
Dynamics.
there was one of
This is
those kind
even
of videos
worse.
like that got debunked where they actually had a green screen going on, and they replaced a person, an actual person, with a robot. But yeah, that might be
Oh, well, see, here's the problem: is
But,
this is from Boston Dynamics' website. So
from their side, yeah.
From their site, there's a
There was
pretty
there
sure.
was a video on TED
Yeah.
Talk, you know, TED TV. I'm sorry, I just want to say this real quick because they got these drones. This was on TED TV, and this guy was bragging about these things, about how these are for the bad guy. They're these itty bitty drones that have enough of a charge in them that is similar to like a 38 odd or, you know, 38 special bullet. And when they program one of these specific little drones to kill one specific person, and that the thing will fly around in the vicinity and find that specific person, and they know that person because of facial recognition and all the stuff that Google has been doing all these years, and it flies straight down into that person, hits them right in the head, and that charge detonates and kills them on the spot. And he was bragging about it, and he said, and he demonstrated it. He demonstrated this thing, and they used a dummy, and the thing just flew right in his head, boom, blew his head. And he's like, "Don't worry, that was a bad guy. Believe me, he committed many crimes." And they're talking about using these things against criminals, and that is just freaking nuts. And the thing ain't no bigger than just a couple of inches diameter. It's a little itty bitty drone with a charge on it that is sent out to specifically nail someone.
That's crazy. Yeah.
And then
like I said, it's always for the bad guys. But what happens if we don't
bad
conform? Are we going to become the bad people if we don't conform to this new world they're trying to bring forth? I mean, if we become, you know, what's going to happen if, like, my theory is, oh man, I see it like, you know, we're going to need some intervention around here, man, because I see a world coming and it doesn't look good. Because they're going to want to,
I know,
because they're all going to believe in this pandemic, and they're all going to be like, well, we got to vaccinate each other now. You know, the days of being non-vax is over. You know, you got to, you know, like if you want to fly on a plane, you got to show your vaccination papers. It's, oh, here, we'll put it on the new ID, or we'll put it on your driver's license. You've been vaxxed, like your dog.
Yeah,
like, I don't want to take your effing shots, man. I don't want nothing that you have in me. No thanks. All right. Especially,
I'm not. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. You know, the mainstream is pushing this narrative to all these people that believe what they're making the people believe what they're showing, and they're making them want these vaccinations, and they're making them want to do all these ID 2020 or whatever, and all the crap that Bill Gates is pushing. I mean, they're making these people want this stuff, and it's horrible to think that we're going to live in a society where everyone is looking at you as the enemy just because you're not
weird. Ain't it weird? Like when I was growing up as a kid, I never heard anybody's dog dying of cancer or having these issues, health issues. I think I know somebody sees, oh, this is because of overbreeding, and maybe so. But you know, I wonder. You know, it's like people would vaccinate, some people wouldn't. You know, I mean, whatever. Is it possible that some of these things are causing our pets to come down with illnesses and diseases too? You know, is it possible they're getting some of these diseases now because we're forced to vaccinate our pets all the time, or more so than ever before?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just asking a question. I'm just like, you know, I don't remember this being really an issue when I was younger. No, I don't remember people's dogs dying like that. They died of old age or whatever. If they got something, they got it really late in life. I see dogs all the time. I hear about dogs all the time and pets that get illnesses. It's weird, you know. But then again, people say, oh, that's just because they're overbreeding them. You know, they're not, you know, it's unscrupulous breeders, you know, that kind of stuff. Maybe,
Well, I
but I don't know.
I guess
Out there.
Bill Gates thinks that we're overbreeding, you know. Bill Gates thinks that we're overbreeding.
Bill's been cloned, by the way. I don't think that's the real Bill Gates anymore.
Man.
Yeah, I mean, he's
all right. Hey, look, I'm sorry, man. I'm taking up enough. I'm gonna let somebody else call. All right, bro.
All right, brother. Hey, thanks, man, and have a good night, sir.
You too. I'm gonna get back on line. I'll see you.
All right, Scooter. Take care. All right, guys. That was Mountain Scooter. Thanks, man. Appreciate the call. Always nice hearing from him. So, yeah, pretty crazy stuff. Yeah, you guys got to see the Boston Dynamics robot, man. I'll tell you what. Let's see.
I don't like it.
Yeah,
I've always been afraid of robots, Dan.
Have you? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, scared of the bots, huh? Apparently, this is my neck of the woods. This is in Dallas. Apparently, I don't know. They should get all the 9/11 people, I think, when they tear down these buildings. Apparently, they demolished a building, and it didn't quite go as planned. In Dallas, we have the failed building demolition creates the Leaning Tower of Dallas. Here it is.
Wait a second. Read that. 300 pounds of dynamite couldn't topple the building.
No.
They should have thrown a plane at it.
The fig is fruit. It's a flower, and it blooms with flavor. Honey, earthy, and rich.
God.
But while a fig
Oh,
tree
you're not
is
going to
one
make
of
me
the
watch your
hardest in the
commercial,
world,
are you? Oh, let me just turn it
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. That's so funny. Yeah. Throwing a plane at it. Why don't they just start a fire? Just start a fire with some jet fuel and it'll come right down in its own footprint in an hour. Come on. Psh, everybody knows that. That's all you got to do. And then just find the right core column and just set a nice fire. And then, don't worry about nothing. No dynamite needed. Come on, dynamite. Psh,
Nope.
That's old. Nobody uses. What is this? What are they looking for? Gold? What are they doing? You know? What are you using nitroglycerin or something? Like, come on. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, you're right. Just start a fire. You know, the other day,
you guys are getting all
my
kinds of
grill,
cool monuments.
my grill collapsed into its own footprint, like 9/11. You know, because
Your what?
You know, my grill, I had it burning for too long, and it just collapsed into its own footprint. I was cooking some hot dogs, yeah, and it just collapsed one day, just right in, and it went straight down. It was amazing at free fall speed. Yeah, I just was like, I was in shock, but that's what happens now. You know, you just don't let a fire go too long. I'm just telling you, people.
It's dangerous.
You know, I know it's very dangerous. Oh, there's a disappearing pope. Let's see. Missouri sues televangelist Jim Baker for selling fake coronavirus cure. There's a new one.
What's the cure?
I don't know. Let's see. It says televangelist Jim Baker held a blue and silver bottle, gazing intently at the label as he questioned the woman sitting next to him. This influencer that is now circling the globe, Baker said on February on the Jim Baker show, we're saying that silver solution would be effective. What is silver solution? Are they talking about colloidal silver? Is that what?
Maybe. I heard people were taking zinc and tonic water was supposed to work too.
Zinc and tonic water.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about zinc or tonic water. Yeah, Yeah, tonic water. Tonic water is supposed to do. Okay.
Apparently, there's an ingredient in there. It's also found in a grapefruit, and it's supposed to do something. Oh, Noble sent it to me, but I can't have grapefruit, so I can't have the tonic water. I can't try and tell you how. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, so that's what we got here. Yeah. So Jim Baker here, supposedly in trouble. But note the 2 Ks in the name. High Mandela effect. Mr. Jim Baker. You're not even the same. Bacher. Jim Bacher. What is he still doing being a televangelist? Didn't he get busted with hose years ago? Anyway,
I don't even watch. I don't know any of these people.
I'm just saying, once you're a preacher and you get busted with a prostitute, isn't that the end of your career? I mean, like, aren't these career? How is it that like the mayor of New York, the mayor of Washington, can smoke crack and get his job back? Like, it's amazing how these people make a comeback. They always like bounce back. You know, if I got caught with hose and crack, I don't think they'd hire me back anywhere.
Depends where you work, I guess. Yeah, they do a lot of nasty things.
If you're a televangelist or you work for the government, apparently it's okay. You know, I'm just saying, like, weird. I don't know.
Yeah, see, a lot of people are talking about the tonic water. It works with the zinc somehow. I wish I could try it. You'll have to try it, Dan, because I can't have grapefruit.
Tonic water and grapefruit is what I need to try. That's the cure.
Yeah, because the natural flavoring in tonic water is the same thing as the drug they used to fight COVID in China.
I think somebody's trying to sell more grapefruits. How about that? How about that conspiracy?
No, tonic water. You drink.
Yeah.
You drink like 4 ounces every day. It can't hurt you, so you might as well try it. Everyone's like, no.
Well, tonic water was just like isn't tonic water just like just water with bubbly? Yeah.
Apparently it's got something in there.
Oh, does it? There's something more in tonic. I don't know. I never had anything. What the hell? What do you use tonic water for?
Gin and tonic.
Oh, gin and well, there you go. I'm such a huge gin drinker. I've never even drank. I don't even know what I would use a tonic water. I think it's just like seltzer.
Let me look at. Someone said the name of it in the chat.
Richard Melgar. Oh, you're showing your Aussie right there, bro. Of course, he would be like
quinine. Yeah. Quinine is the name of the ingredient.
Oh, quinine.
Yeah.
I heard if you have enough quinine in you, you become become sort of like.
You don't know what quinine is, and neither do I.
Yeah, quinine is that stuff that they used to check to see if you're how much power you're going to have in the force. Didn't you see Star Wars? Yeah, it's quinine. Right?
No, blue milk is what you drink.
All right. It just sounds like something like, you have he's got I don't know, so many units of quinine in his blood. He's a master of the force. I can now move things with my mind.
What Star Wars did you watch? Because that literally never happened.
I'm making crap up. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't listen to me.
Oh no! It's stuff the horses use to commit suicide. Quinine. Horses use it to commit suicide. Don't take it. I don't know. I'm just reading the chat, and I think they just like to hear me say things and then laugh at me.
I think they know you read the chat, and they're just hoping you just repeat some of their BS. So how would horses quinine? So you're telling me horses get a hold of seltzer, or they get a hold of grapefruit? What am I missing with this story? Is it in the grapefruit or is it in the seltzer? And if it's in the grapefruit or the seltzer, why am I taking both? What the hell? Who am I?
You have to try it because I'm allergic to it. So it's up to you. Dan.
Okay. All right.
Please?
All right. Huh? I'll try it. I'm gonna get a grapefruit tomorrow for you, Fizzy. I'll buy grapefruit.
I would eat a regular grapefruit.
Those items are available.
Tonic water is kind of gross.
I can't buy anything to wipe my butt, but I can definitely buy a grapefruit and some seltzer. Sure, it'll be great. Oh, let's grab and some what?
Zinc.
Oh, I thought you said Xanax. Like, I don't need to be calm.
Well, that'll help too. But
that's a hell of a combo. It's Xanax, seltzer water, and a grapefruit. And I'm sitting in the dark watching conspiracy.
No. I can't.
Yeah, I'm
can't
sure
have,
I'm not going to you. I can. Yeah.
You can't have grapefruit if you're on Xanax. That's the problem. That's why I can't try it.
Oh.
It'll make your heart race for some reason. That's why I don't trust it. It's too dangerous.
Tell me right now, if you mix grapefruit and Xanax, that's like a bad combo. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, you'll get really sick.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Grapefruit interferes with a lot of medications. I don't know why. It just does.
I didn't know that. I never heard anywhere. I never read anywhere like don't eat grapefruit when you're taking this. Or don't, whatever. If I had known that, man, I was like, I knew grapefruit was a drug. The hell? I've been mixing that with everything back in the day. Be like, what do you want, bro? I'm like, man, I'm on the fruit, baby. That's
I need a grapefruit and a Xanax.
I'm on that G fruit, baby. I was selling grapefruit like on the corner. Like, hey man, I ain't got no smack today, but I got some grapefruit, bro. No, I'm just kidding. Listen, let's get to other calls. Aaron's up next. Aaron.
Oh no.
Your performance. What's on your mind, bro?
Unborn baby bird egg, demon baby Yoda 2020.
What's up, dude? What's up? Oh, the toilet paper zombie apocalypse. Yes. Oh,
yeah,
man.
because I heard if you get elected, you're gonna dedicate 33% of the presidential discretionary federal budget to finding a cure for turnip feet. Is that true?
Well,
33. Oh yeah. Okay. Nice, man. Really nice. Just why don't you just like?
I don't have turnip feet, but I have heard that the women leaders across the globe have been doing way better at handling the pandemic than the men. So
Here we go.
I will
Here
run for
we go.
president.
Excuse me, but explain to me one man, okay, that's lost his shit somewhere where a woman has been. Explain to me. I just don't understand how they made this. Like even made a statement like that. Like if there are a bunch of men. Oh, you read it on Facebook. Okay, so the women lead. You know why? Because they're used to dealing with kids with sniffles. Okay.
Yeah, and grown men that act like toddlers when they're sick.
And men are babies when we're sick. So of course women do better during the pandemic. Of course, I'm sure they're handling it great. They're like, no big deal. You should see my household during flu season. This is nothing. And nobody's got it. So it's equally great. I mean, they're doing good, So I can see that. It's probably a fair statement, actually. Sorry, I retract everything I said. All right. So Aaron, what's up, man? What's been going on?
Oh, Fizzy, did you say, I didn't catch what you said after I called you guys last time because there was a little bit of a delay from YouTube versus the phone, but did you say you were going to make me the garbage man in your game here in the
Okay, Dan, I'm going to send you oh no, that's not, I haven't made your sim yet, but I made Giant Chicken with a Wrench. He's a giant hot dog. There is no garbage man in the Sims though, so I have to find something else. But that's only because you said turnip feet.
Black Mirror stuff right there, Fizzy.
Here, I'll send you a picture, Dan. This is, I saw a giant chicken in
knockoff.
Yes, the one where the Star Trek Black Mirror episode where like the dude was like taking their, essentially, I don't know how he did. He would take their DNA and then he would build something inside his crazy world where he was like somehow you could, I don't know, project yourself or project your consciousness into a world that you created, but he'd be able to create an exact model of these
created a virtual copy.
Yeah, like he essentially stole her essence. It was weird. All right, let's see this here. Okay, this is giant chicken with a wrench. Right? This is what Fizzy does in her sick little game, her Star Trek game. Yeah, I'm just saying, if you want your
Dan,
essence, yeah, go ahead. Just ask.
your guy looks like a Mexican Christian Bale, so I would not complain.
My DNA.
Yeah, well, she can do it without your DNA. So here's giant chicken with a wrench. There you go. So this is what we're talking about, people. Part of this show, then you go right ahead. I was a part of the last
I'll make it tomorrow.
That one, something happened to it. I don't know. It didn't update or something. So now my sim is lost somewhere in her hard drive, corrupted hard drive.
I got you back. You just kept trying to grill all the time, so I had to reset you.
I was always grilling. Well, that's very.
Yeah.
How did you? It's so funny that my character likes to grill, because I'm Texan. Is that seems so cliche. It's weird. Okay, so all right. What's my sim look like? Where am I? Am I still an alien or something?
No, you are a private investigator.
Am I?
And
a private investigator?
Here's a picture of you.
Right.
Yeah, you're at the top of your career. Hold on, it's uploading really slowly. But
good to know. Yeah. Well, hey.
And you look like Christian Bale, kind of.
I look like Christian Bale. All right, perfect. Let's see it. I'm waiting here. Let's see what happens.
Come on, computer. Doesn't want to cooperate with me.
Okay.
There it goes.
All right, let's see it.
There's Dan relaxing at the pool, and all the girls in their bikinis swimming around him. He's having the time of his life.
I'm not even showing this. I just won't. There's too many people that talk in this community. All right, hang on. Let me pull this up here. All right. Okay, here it is. This is what we do. This is what's been going down during the quarantine. Right here. There's me apparently chilling. And
the blonde one is Hannah.
Who are all these girls? This is who?
Okay, that's Hannah Walker is the blonde. Okay. Sandy's the brunette. And I don't remember who the other ones were at the party.
Nice. Is this my crib?
Yeah, you got a nice bachelor pad. Nice pool.
Nice pool. Dude, check it out. Mm-hmm. I want that too. Look at that. Got some man packs looking there. Got a little 6-pack. No.
Just relaxing with the ladies.
Chillaxing with the gals. Nice. All right. Well, should be a good time at the old the Dan pad. So there you go. So anyway, Aaron, man, sorry, dude. We're going off topic here, man. Anything? What else you want to bring up, sir?
Oh, just want to say, how are you going to deliver on your campaign promise to make Earth Sagittarius again? Are you going to get a ghillie suit and first put on a lab coat and then a ghillie suit over that and sneak into that collider there in Texas?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, I need more than a ghillie suit.
You just get that ghillie suit and get an IR-proof one.
Yeah.
And then you can just low crawl in there, and then when one of those trucks come in, you can do the Indiana Jones thing, and then take the ghillie suit off and just have your lab coat on, and then take it from there.
Yeah, years ago, my friend used to be he was the what was he? He was the Kool-Aid man. Okay, so in the Kool-Aid suit, it had a place in there, in the suit was so big, and he'd walk around in the Kool-Aid suit, and he hand out Kool-Aid packets to people. Anyway, it was a summer gig, and I swear to God, it's a true story, but he could drink, you could put beverages in the suit because it was so big. You could have snacks in there, you could literally eat in there. You wouldn't ever have to get out of the suit, for the whole, pretty much, unless you had to go to the restroom or something. But point is you could do whatever. So he got the bright idea of stocking up on beer and handing out packets. It'd be a good thing. You could drink beer on the job and nobody would notice because he's just a Kool-Aid guy. Everybody loves a fun Kool-Aid guy, right? So I had the idea well, if I just made a giant cactus, like a cactus suit, and like I could just, inch my way, or every day at night move toward Area 51 in a cactus suit, and I could have like my beverages and everything, and my food and everything. I figured it'd probably take me like 2 weeks to probably get there from the outskirts, so I need 2 weeks of food to get to, and I'm thinking I could stock up on like protein bars and whatever. And then, but like during the day, just stay real still. Don't move, and then at night, just, just move toward Area 51, get some footage and then back away. I always thought that'd be a winning idea. So I don't know, maybe the ghillie suit would work for the Collider here in Texas. Maybe. I don't know. It's just crazy. Oh, by the way, the guy lost his job because apparently he got drunk in the Kool-Aid suit, and he sort of like, traumatized the child by falling on him. The kid was fine. Because the suit's so, it's more like a big beach ball hitting you. It's not going to really hurt. So anyway, it's all fine. The kid's good. But yeah, the kid was traumatized, and apparently they apparently when you fall on a kid, you have to take a test.
Did he just get so drunk
he got so drunk he got so drunk he tripped over a child. So so it's just it is what it is. It's a true story. Guy was a real cut up. Anyway, so that's just one of the little things and stories of my life there. That had a buddy who used to be the Kool-Aid man. Yeah, man. So who knows, man? Maybe we'll look into that some more. Check out Area 51, or not Area 51, but the Collider, and see what's up. I don't know. Who knows, man? Maybe it's still active. Man, I need to go and do another Pokemon run. Play some Pokemon Go and get in there. Tell them I'm lost. Sorry. I was looking for a Pokemon. I didn't mean to be down in the tunnel. I'd like to find out what's happening, though. I really would. A lot of strange stuff, man. A lot of weird stuff going on here. I wouldn't be surprised if that thing is built, I mean, the only reason I say that is because I don't know the government to ever fund anything and then say, oh, you know what? We spent too much money. We need to defund it. Like, huh? How many Osprey helicopters or whatever did they crash before? I mean, like that project, every time they flew the thing, it crashed. Someone died, and they kept doing it until they got it right. And then the Collider the thing that hadn't even started up, and they're like, no, we're not going to fund it. No, give me a break. There's no project I could ever think of that they started and they defunded in the middle of it. They always go through with it. And then if it doesn't work, then maybe they stop funding it. But at that point, they would have just given it over to somebody like a university or something, whatever, So anyway, that's my only point about the Collider in Texas, which happens to be 3 times the size of CERN. But who knows? Did they build it? Maybe. Who would know? It's 300 feet below the ground. What the hell do I know? Anyway, so what's up, man? Anything else?
Yeah, Fizzy, I heard if you get elected, you are going to bathe in every aquifer and reservoir in the world, so there'd be fizz water for all.
Oh, that's a good idea. And we'll make it carbonated.
It's got to be carbonated.
Yeah.
With glitter.
Carbonated
glitter.
And it'll smell like vanilla cupcakes.
So that happens just every time you take a bath or like go swim in the whole pool, just like it's glitter in it and becomes carbonated.
The water just turns completely pink with glitter, and it smells like a cupcake.
With glitter, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you got my vote then, Fizzy, because who wants to vote for a full racist boomer like Dan anyway?
He's my VP. We come together. You gotta vote for us.
You're gonna make you're gonna be each other's VP if the other one wins.
Hey, that works. I'll run. She'll be my VP. It's kind of like, sort of like Obama and Biden.
No, you're my VP, Dan.
I'm your VP. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you know what? You probably have a better platform. I can probably just run on your platform. I'll just go along with it.
Don't need any. Yeah, plus, if you win, Dan, don't need any fizz cookies.
Hey, I like to travel.
I got a question before he goes.
Do again.
Yeah. Yeah, what's
Okay,
the question?
if I'm gonna make an Aaron sim, I need to know your hair color and your eye color, please.
Flesh color.
God.
You
Oh,
asked
gee.
for it. You're gonna be
Flesh
completely
color.
flesh colored, even your clothes.
Jesus. I don't even want to even comment on that at all. I'm just gonna. I didn't even hear it. Listen, man. Thank you, Aaron. Dude, we're gonna get to the next call, brother. But dude, we appreciate your time, sir.
All right,
All
but
right, man. Have a good night, bro. All right, guys. That was Aaron. Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate the call. Always funny. Always trying to throw us under the bus. And
I can't wait to make his sim.
you know, no, I can't wait for you to make it either. It's gonna be. What I'm saying is like, you did the well. Do we still have like the usual suspects? We have Sandy. We have like you have Noble in there, right? And Armor Up and Crew. What about other people like Teresa still? Because I remember you had one of Teresa.
No, I had to remake everybody. So far we've got Salted Cedar, True TNT, Bubbles, Jennifer M.
Yeah.
There's quite a few people that I've made, but I'm still working on trying to get everyone back in the game.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
I'll do Aaron as flesh colored.
You're just gonna what? But is he gonna be a person, or are you gonna make him like a character in the game, or what?
No, he'll be a person. He'll just look like his hair and eyes will be flesh colored. His clothes will be flesh colored. He'll live on a hobo. He'll be like a hobo on the beach.
Since Aaron's sort of mysterious, I think you should like just keep him in the backyard somewhere. He's fenced in. He can't get in. He can't go out. He can never leave the house. He's stuck in the backyard, just doing whatever. Piddling. That'd probably be good. Flesh color. I don't. He's asking for it, but yeah. Listen. Let me go ahead and jump to the next caller here. We have San Antonio, Texas. All right, here we go. San Antonio, what's up? You're on with Scare Performance. What's on your mind?
Hi, Dan and Susie. Hi.
Hey, what is going on? How you doing?
Hi. I was just going to answer just a couple of questions and then get off here. Okay. So,
okay.
Mainly, we're talking about that guy who did that fraudulent thing with it's called colloidal silver is what that is. And I'm sure you know what it is.
Sure.
But
sure.
That's what he was trying to pass off as a cure.
Well, it just said silver solution in the article. That's why I was asking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it colloidal silver?
It was colloidal. And
silver. Okay.
Yeah, he was. I mean, it is good stuff. Don't get me wrong. Although the reason that guy remember that guy called the blue guy, the guy who turned blue from it. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember Blue Man. Sure.
Well, Blue Man
like
turned blue because he ate it through his mouth. Because I take it every day. It's because he put it on his face. He started putting it on his skin, and all of a sudden, because I saw an interview with him where he talked before he died, and he told everything about how he don't.
He
ever
just
put
that's funny
on your
because
skin.
in the article, what he did essentially, what they said he did was he took it. They didn't say he put it on topically.
He talks on the show. I watched it.
I know, but I'm saying the original when I first saw him,
right? In the article that comes off.
They forgot to mention that fact. Is my point. Like,
And another thing that he did wrong is he was taking it, and he got his own machine, so he really didn't know how many ppms there were, and so he would make his own and just drink it by the glassful. That's crazy.
Well, didn't the dude isn't he permanently blue? Did he stay blue?
Well, he's dead now, but yeah.
Well, that's hard to tell too. Imagine that you die and no one knows if you're dead or not because you're already blue. I mean, holy shit.
Well,
that would
they
suck.
would know if you never moved, right?
Well, I'm just saying, if you're really a hard sleeper, I mean, you have to every once in a while check on the guy because you're like, well, is he dead? Well, I don't know if he's dead. He's blue. Well, he's always blue. Move him, open his eyelids, check on it, Yeah, so that's good. Okay. All right. Well, cool. So but seriously, did he remain blue his whole life? I don't know. I never checked up.
Yeah, he stayed blue throughout his whole life.
Did
In
he?
fact, what
Holy
was really
shit.
weird is on the show he said when the host asked, he said he never noticed he was blue.
Yeah, I know.
Until somebody told him.
Well,
I'm
his
like, what,
wife,
did he never look
it's
in
so
the mirror?
gradual. It's so gradual. Nobody, like his wife said, she didn't even realize it too much, because she's around him all the time. And all of a sudden, one day it was just like, he's blue. And she's like, oh shit, you're right. Like everybody's just like, wow, you're blue, man. Like you're not, yeah.
It's not many people would be that observant because I noticed when my son-in-law turned a little yellow and he had diverticulitis, and I was like, you need to go to the hospital.
Yeah, my mom.
I can't imagine not noticing the blue man.
My mom, she had like a problem with her what is that? Not the liver, but the what is that? She had a blockage in there, like in her, not in
gallbladder.
Gallbladder, yeah. And so she had an issue, and she turned yellow. They had to go in there and break up she had like a little stone in there. They had to break up, whatever. And they used ultrasound and broke it up. But I remember she turned yellow, man. And I remember like messing with her and stuff at the hospital. I was like, singing "We All Live in a Yellow Submarine" and shit like that.
Oh my god,
I'm so mean.
Terrible.
I know my mom. And then the lady
taken out.
The lady and the nurse came in, and I was like, my mom's just there. She's not dying. But like my mom's standing there, and I walk up to the nurse, and I'm starting to cry. I'm like, listen, I've decided. And the nurse is looking at me like I'm fucking crazy. And she's like, what's wrong with you? Why are you crying? And I'm like, I want to pull the plug. My mom's looking at me like, my mom was like looking at me like, oh my God, I can't believe you're my son. Seriously, I really did that.
My VP with
That's
stories
like
like
that's how my son acts.
My mom was like, oh boy, it's just like, wait till the next go around, dude. Like, I'm just gonna. Anyway, yeah, she was just like, oh my God, I can't believe my son is doing this. Yeah. So anyway, I was just kidding. She wasn't dying. She wasn't on life support or anything. Well, I was like, I want to pull the plug. I'm terrible. I know. Look, so I like that. I kid around, man. Whatever. But anyway, so what else is going on, girls? So we had Blue Man guy. We had
well, I wanted to first tell you that the governor is Greg Abbott.
Yeah.
You named some weird governor earlier that wasn't our governor.
I was talking about the former governor.
State? You were talking about the former governor.
Perry?
I was like, what?
Rick Perry?
Yeah, but it's Greg Abbott for a long time now.
Yeah, but the joke wasn't about Greg Abbott. I wasn't talking about Greg Abbott.
Catch it as a
I'm
joke,
making fun of Rick Perry. Like, how the hell did he get in the office? He must be a privileged dude.
I always miss your jokes, right?
Well,
so,
I know.
Kind of makes sense.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
I know.
I'm getting him tonight.
Thanks for trying to explain that on air.
Them tonight.
And making it awkward. I appreciate it. Okay, great. So go ahead. What else?
I'm making it awkward because I'm getting them tonight, right?
Yes.
Because I'm supposed to always be the person who doesn't get a joke, right?
No, I don't know why. Okay. Maybe it's because you don't listen.
No, I'm listening. I always hear you, but I don't hear like you do on the phone. It's sort of like if I. Yeah. It's hard to explain. Unless we're on like a live chat, I can hear you.
I think we have a problem with failure to communicate sometimes. I really do. I think there's I think there's a communication problem. I don't know how
I think we're too much alike, Dan.
I don't know. Don't do that. That scares the shit out of me.
I know, really. I think you're a lot like me. Every time you say something on the show, I'm over there typing it as you're saying it. It freaks me out. Like
really?
when we're doing like, yeah, it's real weird. I don't think you've ever noticed it. But anyway, Dan.
I'm sorry, I'm running a broadcast. Excuse me. I should be reading everything you say all the time. I am so sorry.
No.
Please, no. Forgive me for being. No. Forgive me for being.
Oh my God.
Forgive me for being a shithead
read
male.
Everything I say.
Oh, yeah, I know. Dan, you're always missing it. I know it's because I'm a male. Okay, just get it out there. Just tell me the truth.
I don't have all that problems with male-female stuff.
It is.
I don't
yes,
have
you
any
do.
of that. All men are.
You do though.
All men are alike, or I don't have any of that.
You know.
I don't.
It's okay. I know. I have my. I have my issues. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, stop reading the chat. Talk to me. Okay, here we go. See,
Well,
this is the problem.
I thought
'cause
I'd
you're like a
just do
squirrel.
something fun for Freaky
What?
Friday and then
What would you
hang
like
up.
to do? Like what?
Well, I was just going to tell you all the crazy things I do for COVID
Oh,
that
okay.
are fun. I don't.
COVID,
First off, I want
these
you
are-
to know.
Okay.
First off,
Mm.
I got some news. Okay, I did get a new tenant for my space, thank God. Because remember, I freaked out and wrote you the other night,
Yeah.
going, "Oh my God," because my tenant
Mhm.
moved, and I was like, "This is
Right.
the worst time because my job's closed down right now." But really cool thing is doctors, which I can probably figure out how to do it. But doctors are all setting themselves up on Zoom. So, like, I've got a doctor appointment Monday with my handsome doctor who's going to be on my computer talking to me. So that's going to be cool. And
Okay.
and so,
Great.
but I thought that was interesting that they're starting
Maybe
to do
you
that.
two
And they're
can
going to
cyber.
they're hoping they can switch to doing that more, which would be really good for a lot of
Hey.
people to be able to have that.
Did you? Did
Go
you?
ahead.
Did you ever cyber with your doctor?
Not yet, but Monday I will.
Oh my
know-
God.
Do you know what that means?
No, I don't know. That means cyber
You don't-
camera, right?
Yeah, that's it. Okay. Anyway, you got
Yeah,
me.
that's what we're
Good
going to
job.
do. In fact, I
Oh, okay,
cybered
you're
with
gonna
his
cyber.
nurse
Okay.
tonight for about
Really?
an hour. Me and her just chatted.
So you like
She's known me,
her too, huh?
she's known me for
Wow.
years.
Wow.
Vivian, no, that's not what it means.
No.
I will.
Fizzy.
Fizzy, thank you for the warning.
Fizzy.
Okay.
This was going
Oh my
great,
God,
Fizzy.
Dan.
Fizzy,
You
I
want me to
swear I'm
tell
gonna
you my
mute you next
story?
time. What?
Okay.
No, go ahead. Tell me your stories. Go ahead.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
gonna
going to tell
mute
you.
Fizzy.
Let me tell you what.
Can't believe it.
And,
It's like,
and
oh, I
this is
had
not
this.
a debate, Dan.
Yes.
Fizzy, he's not going to let me talk, so I'm probably going to have to go.
No, I am
Oh
letting
my
you
God,
talk.
I was going to.
Go ahead.
That's okay. Go ahead,
No.
Dan.
No, go
I
ahead.
love listening to your voice. That's
Oh,
why I
you
come
know
to the
what?
show.
Oh, I'm so
It's for your voice,
sorry.
babe.
I'm so sorry. Let me check something here. It's the oh yeah, it is. Look at that. It's a Scare Performance channel.
Mommy, Daddy,
kidding.
don't argue.
No, it's okay. No, she's still. Are you still here? She's still here, right?
Yes,
Okay.
I was listening
All
to
right.
you.
Oh wow, it's weird when you're really silent. It's kind of creepy actually, because like you're never quiet. Go ahead, but
Well,
no.
you told me to work on the interrupting, so I was
Uh-huh.
doing that.
Wow.
Make up your mind, honey. Do you want me to work on myself or not?
Well, I didn't know you were actually working on something. I actually said to work on, so that's pretty cool. That's cool.
I'm not that. Okay. I'm a little like the Taming of the Shrew, but not that bad. Okay.
Okay. All right. So no, tell us
Okay.
what you do in your spare time for
It's just okay. First off, I will say some down news. I have had 3 deaths now that I've known of from COVID, and a few people infected from my daughter's work and my driver, his family. And then there's these people, and I'm not going to say their name, but I hang out with them on YouTube a lot, and they're like a cute little couple that come on there all the time. And her dad was working at some of y'all might know who they are, but her dad was working at Home Depot, and he got sick and started getting like a really bad sore throat, and he was wearing masks and washing his hands and doing everything he needed to do. But Home Depot is packed with people now because all of us, including me, are doing home improvement projects. Although I send my handyman to the store to get those tools and stuff, those things I need. I'm not going there myself. And then I make him take his shoes off if he walks to my house, and because they say I can get on the bottom of the shoes. I'm just filling you in.
come on.
So anyway, her dad
Yeah.
got a
Yeah.
sore throat,
Uh-huh.
and he died in 3 days. And she was just crying her
But did
eyes
he
out
die
on
of
a live
COVID
TV
or
the
did he
night.
die
Horrible.
because of something else?
He died of COVID, and now her husband had gotten in the house and found him. So the doctors are testing him to make sure he's not infected. And her husband is a doll. He is such a sweetheart. I've never met a man who's so handsome and he shows his emotion, more than his wife, because he was crying while she was kind of trying to hold back her tears.
Wow.
We were like, no,
Yeah.
she's all apologizing, but it was sad. She just lost her father. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just horrible. So now she's in the risk of losing her husband, and so prayers out to them. They're really sweet. Just send energy and stuff to. I would just hate to see her go through that because they have beautiful kids and
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay. All right.
So
what
that
do you
means
do?
they're all exposed now because he's at home. Do what?
All right. So what else are you doing?
Well, I'm sharing. Dan?
No, I mean, what are you doing at home?
Sure.
Like, what are you doing?
Okay,
Goodbye.
what I'm doing at home is
Yes.
some really good things that are great for San Antonio or Texas allergies. And really, it tends to be that this virus, if not saying we're going to get it, because it's about prepared, not scared. There's a mucus that goes down our throat all the time in Texas when we have allergies. Well, that mucus is the biggest thing that this thing likes to latch onto. So you get some Mother's with the Mother apple cider vinegar,
Mm-hmm.
and just keep a bottle on your counter in the kitchen. In the bathroom, sorry. And you're going to just fill a cup with just like 2 ounces of warm water. And I do this twice a day. And believe it or not, COVID or not, this is just knocking out my allergies. Do you notice my voice is almost normal? It's just great. And I don't even have much of that raspy stuff going on, I don't think. But so what you do is just gargle with, and you don't put a lot. You make that bottle last because it's hard to, get stuff at the stores right now, which I've got something to say about. But so the top, you just fill up maybe a couple of capsules and put it in there, and just twice a day, just, do a warm gargle with vinegar, and it's super good for the immune system. And one of the reasons somebody was asking earlier in the chat, we're in there, about why worry about getting food and stuff. It's not COVID that we need to worry about getting food, because right now some of the farmers, I was reading an article and I saw a video where some of the places don't have enough people to process the food, so they're throwing tons of milk away, and they're throwing bunches of vegetables and stuff, just throwing it away, which indeed, if it doesn't get processed, then it's not going to go into the cans, it's not going to get to the grocery stores, and we might find ourselves in a shortage of food. So it's always good to stock up on some some dry goods as much as you can. Rice is gone. Can't find none. Certain items I've ordered from 3 places finally got deliveries, and each one of my deliveries were cut in half. The orders were just not even full. Like tomorrow I've got an order coming from Walmart, but I already know to expect 50 items less than what I ordered. So another thing is I do kick shoes off before coming in my house. And I keep wipes all over the place, and I'm always wiping down because I do have a little bit of traffic.
Did you not know the corona is in the
building a
wipes?
tiny house. What?
The corona has been found to be in the wipes. The wipes come from China.
Right. Well, then I guess I'll just have to roll over. Okay.
Just kidding. Okay, go ahead. All right.
I don't. So,
right.
I just wiping everything down with Lysol and stuff like that. And then I do colloidal silver, but I don't do it to the extreme. That's just to keep your immune system up. But I would not believe that it would be a cure for a virus, just like I do not believe that antibiotics are a cure for any kind of virus. And I don't have a whole day conversation. They are doing this, they are doing that.
Antibiotics. Antibiotics don't cure viruses, so never have. That's not why they give you antibiotics. So.
Right. Well, you get the antibiotics would be given for any infections that come from the virus.
Right, like chest infection or something like that, right? So you're saying you don't think they cure infections?
Well, they did. They cured my infection. I went on 5 rounds last month. Remember?
Right. But you just said they don't cure.
Remember, I was hack coughing from February.
I was just wanting you to clarify. I just want you to clarify. That's all.
I'm a therapist. I'm pretty smart, Dan. Whether you get that or not.
Oh, okay.
I'm in the healthcare field, honey.
Sure.
So I do have a brain. Yeah.
All right.
It doesn't
Sure. No
sometimes when you have a virus, you might catch an infection that's an underlying symptom of your virus. Like
I know, but I just wanted you to clarify your
infection.
statement. You don't understand. If you listen to the broadcast back, you just said, I don't believe that. You just said, I don't believe that antibiotics cure viruses. And I'm like,
they don't.
Well, they don't. But I'm just saying, right. I'm just trying to say, like,
right, we agree.
You're not trying to say that is the issue, though. They don't. You're trying to say, I didn't know. Well, who believes that is my point.
Oh, because Trump believes that. What are you talking about?
Trump believes that.
Can't we just treat it with an antibiotic? I mean, I don't want to make the butt sound, when I talk out my mouth about him, but, gets his lips together and has like a booty face and and he's all like, can't we just use an antibiotic? Like, and then he's denying that he ever knew that the virus was there all the time.
Would you just admit your undying love for Donald Trump just live on air? Just do it. Just
watch
admit
I throw
love
up.
Trump.
Don't make me throw up.
You know what? You and him, a great couple.
Dan?
What's up? Yes.
that you know
Does
what?
she know?
I would never,
Does she know
ever.
that politics are fake?
Well, I think there's a lot of stuff in them that, yeah, it makes you wonder, like, yeah, definitely there's something, a little bit of hoaxing going on. But nonetheless, it doesn't matter. I mean, hey, a lot of people don't like
Did y'all
him,
hear
whatever.
the latest thing where people think that there's like a double of Trump?
Yeah, I've heard that. I've seen the double of Putin. Oh, Vladdy. Yeah, it's weird. It was kind of strange.
Oh, please
Like
look
the
it
double
up.
of, I saw a double of Vladimir Putin. I saw the double of who is it? Hillary. Hillary's double. That was kind of weird. Yeah, I think she's got a double. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised.
Do you have a double, Dan? Double Dan.
No. No. I don't believe there is a double of me. I mean, I've looked. I've tried to find my double. You know.
His name is Brad.
His name is not Brad. Okay, but if Brad's out there, I'm taking your identity, Brad. Just know I'm coming for you. Okay, because I want a better credit score. Yeah, my doppelganger's named Brad. If he exists. It's Brad.
Okay.
Brad's a
well, I'm not
doppelganger.
going to keep you any further.
All right. Great.
But I thought I would kind of clarify those few things I was thinking about and just, share. I do, one more thing. I know this sounds a little bit weird, but like when I get groceries and stuff, if you're worried about going to the store, then when you get your groceries, just take a little like cloth and make sure you have some bleach on it. You wipe your cans down and put those away. You can never be too clean anyway, right?
Yeah, but okay. All right, cool. Fair enough. For those,
those
of you that are worried about catching a virus.
I'm not going to talk about what I'm not doing because most people are so weird. They're like, I'm not going to let it do this. I'm not. You know what? Just talk about what you are going to do and what you're not what you're not.
I'm giving away. I'm giving away free hugs.
I am going to be happy though in the
free
process.
Hugs, free Corona hugs at the park. I'm like, I'm all for spreading the virus. Actually, I'm thinking.
Really, you want a hug, Dan?
No,
like a chicken pox.
I want to hug everybody.
Come on
down. I'm thinking huggy. Forget this social distancing. We should all powwow and hug and give each other the virus. And that way it's like chicken pox.
Corona party,
and then we can get over with it.
We get it over with. Yeah. No vaccination needed. It's all like
There's
we
people
got
talking about doing that right now. You know that, right?
Yeah.
That there are people, they just had a big old thing on where a group of people are talking about, let's just get out there and get infected.
Yeah.
You didn't hear, do you not watch stuff? You've heard of it, right?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
That is crazy, right?
Certain countries are just like, whatever. They're taking a great approach to it.
That brings me to my last topic. That's it.
Okay.
I want to tell you something, okay? My daughter gets flu shots every year, but I never take shots because I'm allergic to a lot of the things in them. And there's various other reasons that I don't take injections. But I will tell you this. What they're going to do is they're not going to force anybody to take the injection, but they are going to roll that injection over with the flu virus, the flu shot. They're going to roll that virus injection in because they've added everything else to it.
Okay.
So they're going to add that in there. And then what's going to happen is
they're going to kill all the old people.
People are going to take the injection. The ones that are going to take the injection are going to lower the immunity issues. So other people like me who never take an injection won't probably be as susceptible. It'll be just as potent then that virus as the flu. But that's where they're going to put this virus medicine is in the flu injection. They've already rolled other things. My daughter named them all off. I don't remember what they were, but she named all the ones that they've already added to the flu shots. And because she and her family get flu shots every year, it's crazy.
Well, that's the thing.
So
people can get sick from the flu shot. It doesn't necessarily happen. My dad gets it all the time. He always gets his flu shot. And he even believes in that crap. I'm like, that's fine, Dad. I mean,
well, my granddaughter said that she got her. This is my 11-year-old granddaughter. This is her theory. She said, I had the flu before the shot. And she said, with the shot, the next time she had gotten the flu again, even with the shot. And she said her symptoms were not as strong as before she'd had the injection.
Well, it depends on the flu.
I'm not an injection person. I don't believe in people sticking anything in me.
Nope.
But
nope.
But I don't believe in this bull crap that all of a sudden they're going to force us to take it, because there's people like me who are allergic to certain substances.
It's not that they'll force you to take it,
sweetheart.
They're not going to go to your door and be like, with the dudes in coats, and be like, we're here to give you your shots, kind of thing. No, they're going to force you to take it, because they'll be like, hey, if you want to have a certain certificate, or if you want to, fly in a plane, or if you want to work at a certain place, we need to do mandatory vaccinations on you, because we need to make sure that
I'm not gonna create my reality like that.
I'm not saying I want that reality. I'm just saying that's how psycho these people are about pushing these freaking vaccinations. That's
who
is
the they though? Who is they?
Mainstream media is always pushing the anti-vax. Look it up. Look up how many times they demonize anti-vaxxers. Okay, they demonize anti-vax people all the time, and to me, it's kind of stupid. It's a moot point, because it's like, okay, let me get this straight. You want to vaccinate your kids? Fine, go ahead and do it. You vaccinate for mumps and all this other stuff. Now, my child didn't get vaccinated. She has mumps. Okay, that's on me. Okay, child has mumps. All right, child goes to school. Well, your kids are safe because they took the vaccination. So why are you worried about what my child does? See what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense, but yet they always want to push it. Like, they're going to spread a pandemic because they don't get vaccinated. This is the mantra that the mainstream media pushes all the time about people that don't want the vaccinations. Then you see that weirdo Bill Gates talking his smack about wanting to vaccinate the world pretty much. And I don't know. That guy's weird. I don't trust any elites. I don't trust anything that they're up to. And I definitely don't think they're doing it for the good of humanity. If anything, they want to sterilize us with the damn thing. So
when I was really young, I'm gonna say this on my hang up. Okay. When I was young, me and my brother, we'd play and everything. And then he would always tell me, just as a joke, we were just little kids, and he would joke around and say, they're going to get you. They are going to get you. So he was always making and I would run to my room crying, or to my mom and say, who's they? And then now all the people that talk about conspiracies is they, they. I don't think anybody gives a crap about us, but they're up there. All they want to do, the government, is just sit there and have our money. And
because they control the pharmaceutical companies, because big pharma has a big play and a lot of stake in these vaccinations, and they make a lot of money off of this stuff. I think it comes down to that, if you want to simply put. I think it's kind of like there's multiple layers of it, but obviously money is an issue, and the other issue is, they've been talking about population reduction and control for 20 years. I've been listening.
Who is they saying that? You're talking about, like, that idiot who came out where that guy went up to him with the microphone. I can't remember who it was, and he was walking out of this place in New York City, and that guy was talking. He did. He was like an elite. I can't remember his name, Rothschild or something. Yeah. And he was talking about people dying, but I don't know.
I don't know what he's ever said regarding that. I'm just telling you that when I've seen news broadcasts where they talk about how, we're causing global warming, we're the issue, we need to reduce population. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's those, I'm not saying, directly, we need to do this to you type of stuff. I'm talking about just indirectly making these statements that are eugenics in a way, And I'm just saying, like, it's not always so cut and dry. When I say they, I mean in general terms. Okay, whoever they are. Who are they?
Whoever,
the same people that whoever they are, as far as like whatever the control structure, the people who got away with 9/11 and apparently convinced everybody that this shit really happened, and there's still some people that buy into the narrative. Whatever. Whoever they are who have the power in order to do something like that. The ones that had the power to create this hysteria.
Not the lizard,
okay.
Not the lizard.
They created a hysteria. They didn't create a pandemic. They created a hysteria. There is no pandemic. Never was. Okay. There's not enough people that die because there hasn't been.
There's a virus, but not a pandemic.
Damn right. There probably is a virus.
There's a virus, but
there's definitely
you might be right. You might be right.
There's a hysteria. They created a hysteria, and look what it's done to people.
I mean, I know a few people that have it, the reason I believe what you're saying,
more people die of the common cold every year, or the flu.
The reason I believe what you might be saying, Dan,
yes.
The reason I might be believing what you're saying is because the fact that when I went for that test, there was no cars there. Okay. And I sent you the pictures. Do you remember?
Okay. Yeah. And there's nobody there.
So there was no cars there.
No.
The testing sites were empty.
No,
But
exactly. That's my point. Is like, where are they getting all these death numbers if they're going to all these places and they're always empty and there's nobody?
Well, people are dying from it. That's a fact.
Whatever. I mean, that may be the
immediately
case.
near
Fine.
are.
I'm not here to say there isn't people dying of it. I'm not here to tell you that. I'm not here to be like,
I know
nobody
what
died. I don't know. All I can tell you is that
well, one good
this is
thing
a bunch
came
of
of this.
hysteria.
You know what? Good things can come of things. You know, let me tell you one good thing that did come of this. Okay? The Earth did get a little break from humanity. And the skies are really blue in India right now. And you can actually see the
And you
sky.
can see the Matrix.
So, do what?
What, Fizzy?
Nothing. I'll send you the meme, Dan.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right.
Okay,
Listen,
so
honey.
the skies are blue and things are, you know, humanity gave our Mother Earth a little break. But think positive thoughts, everybody. Just enjoy this time off. In fact, I'm really starting to enjoy my time off. I don't want to go back to work.
Well,
I'm like, oh my God, I'm partying right now within myself. Because remember, I was sick, and then I had the raccoons, and now I actually got rid of all those problems. My house is repaired.
Is that a new
Everything is redone.
disease?
Do what?
Is that a new disease? The raccoons?
And
Never heard of that one.
No,
What happens
I told you I
when
had
you get the
raccoons take over
raccoons?
my house. What?
Oh, they took over. Oh yeah, I remember now. Sorry, I thought you had a new
I
sickness.
fixed it.
I thought you
fixed
had like
it.
I thought it was like Ebola.
God blessed me. God blessed me over
maybe
and over, Dan.
You
I
got
got
black
a man
rings
to come in
around
for
your eyes.
$1,000 to do $5,500 worth of work.
Oh, that's
I've
great.
been really blessed.
That's good.
So anyway, so everybody just be happy, and I better go before Dan talks my ear off. I'm just messing with you, Dan. Okay, it was good talking to you.
All right. Yep. We'll see, hon. Have a good night.
All right.
All right,
Okay.
bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. As always, Vivian, have fun and always entertaining, nonetheless. And you know. Oh
Have
God.
you seen
All
the
right.
memes? Like,
Yeah. What memes?
the sky, like the sky is so clear in blah blah blah. You can see, all this nature and stuff. I can't find it, but there was a meme that said the sky is so clear you can see the Matrix, and it had all the coding in there. That's what I thought of when she was talking about
cool.
that.
I did notice the sky and the clouds and everything did seem pretty cool. Like during the day,
No one's driving.
beautiful days. Huh?
No one's driving, and the factories are closed. So
Oh, I never thought about it like that. Well, that could be part of it, pollution and stuff like that. Sure. But at the same time, I mean, just seeing like, I don't know. It's been a while since I've really noticed a lot of chemtrailing or whatever. Lines in the sky. It looked like normal clouds, very blue, very pretty. We've had amazing days here in Texas the last few days. I did notice that
it's snowing
are out.
here.
Well, people are so sick of doing nothing. They're out walking around now. Yeah, I see people walking their dog, walking with their kids outside. I saw kids riding bikes. Kids riding bikes. What the hell? I haven't
It's
seen
like
that.
you want it again.
Well, I'm just saying it's nice that people are getting and doing things outdoors again.
Yeah.
It almost seems like, oddly enough, it seems like people are, doing stuff with their families more than they ever were, and so that's great. That's good, and so who knows? Maybe that's that's a good thing on that level.
Yeah,
So, I agree with that.
my brother's been staying here during the quarantine, so getting to spend time with him more is fun. 'Cause
Oh, that's good.
his daughter's been here, and we've been playing a lot of Wii sports. There's like frisbee golf. We're teaching our parents how to play the Wii. It's kind of fun.
How's that working out?
Oh, it's hilarious. He's so bad, but he has fun anyways, so it don't really matter.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah,
Tell
you
you
do
what,
see a lot of families walking the dog together, and
Yeah. People doing stuff. Although you've had some sort of like unseasonable weather there. It's been kind of cold, but you should
no,
probably
it
see more.
always
warm
snows. It always snows around Easter up here for some reason,
Okay.
and it's supposed to be the last bit of it.
Oh, good.
So once it stops snowing, people will be out again, I think.
Yeah, that's awesome. Let me go ahead and let's see. We got another call from San Antonio, and this will be the last one tonight. Let me go ahead and look it up here. Right. Let me grab this call here. Hey, you're on What's Scare Performance. What's on your mind?
Weapon X.
Hey, man. Who is this?
It's Brad.
Oh my God.
Hey, brother. You're on with you're on air, man. Who am I speaking with?
Weapon X, I think. He was asking for the
I hear
pin.
Weapon X. Yeah.
Yeah.
Weapon X. Hello. I don't know. It's not working.
Oh,
I just heard.
he says he's in the chat. I don't know. He must.
I'm here.
Ah, there you are. Okay, perfect.
Okay,
What's up, man?
Cool.
You doing all right, bro?
Yes.
It's like I'm talking to a guy who's like using like a special voice thing that has to like type into it first and give me like quick little answers. Hey, man. You holding up good, man? And everything all right? What do you want to talk about tonight, man? He's typing into the device.
You think?
And yeah, he's typing into the device. Weapon X is really. He doesn't. His speech. You can't really hear what he has to say because it's on a frequency that our ears can't detect. So he's got to use a special alien device. He's got to type it in, and then it'll speak like a human. So it takes a minute. So he's gonna put all that in.
Secretly, Vivian using a voice changer.
Yeah. It's not a changer. It's like a translator sort of thing from his language, which is like Alpha Centauri 9 to Earth. Yeah. Third rock from the sun. Yeah.
He's in the chat, but he can't.
Yeah.
hear us?
But see, his voice doesn't come through because he's alien and he keeps trying to speak.
Oh, there's someone who never called back.
Yes. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
No. No, I'm just kidding, man. How you doing, dude?
Yes, I can hear you.
Are you sure? Because I'm thinking you're an alien right now, and
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Your voice pattern is just is too complex for our human ears to understand. So. Okay. What's up, man? Okay, we're doing this again. Let's see. Bro, this is how, I don't know. Let me explain how it works. I ask you a question and typically you will reply soon. Not minutes later. I don't know if this call is going to work, Fizzy. He keeps typing in the chat, and then I see him. I mean, this is like the craziest. I don't know. This is worse than the Pennsylvania kids. I mean, come on, man. You're killing me.
Pennsylvania kids were mean.
Oh, the pencil. Yeah, no. I'm just saying, like, as far as what I have to go through. I don't know. I don't know. It's like he wants. He's chatting, but I can't hear him. I don't understand. All right. Listen, bro. I appreciate the call, man. I gotta let you go though. All right. I have to. I can't. This ain't working. I can't hear him. Yeah, I don't know if he's muting his phone or what, but we got a broadcast to do, right? Sorry. Listen.
Pissy,
Yeah.
Get Dan to say cinnamon rolls. I'm not sure why. Go ahead.
I don't know. They think I like saying cinnamon rolls. What am I saying? Am I saying it Texan or something? Do I sound saying hickey? Do I sound hickey?
No.
Cinnamon rolls?
Only when we talk about cars.
Am I saying it wrong? Like
No,
sometimes
I don't know. I don't know the joke
Texas
at all.
slang, because like my Yankee family is like they laugh at me sometimes. They'll say words, you know. Like when we were putting up his goalpost, he was like, "Dude, it's cement, not cement, you a damn hick. And I'm like, what? I said cement, didn't I? I said cement. Cement, like I get a Texas a little drawl going on or something, It's like, dude, I can't believe you said it like that. So anyway, sorry. Yeah, it happens. But apparently cinnamon. What?
Cinnamon.
He said Simon? No, I did not, Anna. Whatever. Y'all are making stuff up now. Get out of here. You guys are funny.
They like messing with us.
They love messing with us, man. They like jacking with us all the time.
Horse suicide.
I put myself out there. It's like offering up your weak arm to a pit bull. You're just gonna have to do it. You're just like, here, take my weak arm, people. Just gnaw on me, okay? All right, it's fine. Let's see here. Let me find. Let's see. We had that. Before we go, I had a few quick little tidbits there. This is apparently, the corona's taking the world by storm. Okay, and in South Africa, there's the nature preserve, and there's nobody going. The preserve is closed down right now. So the lions apparently. Let me pull it up here. They found all the lions laying in the road. Check this out. They're so cute. They just crashed out. Here's the lions. They're like, not worry about cars or people, so they're just gonna lay in the road. Look at them all crashed down. Yeah, just sleeping. It's probably nice and warm, I would think, for the fall. Yeah.
They look so happy.
They're getting some sun in. Look at those lions all happy without people. There you go.
Yeah, it is funny how just like the pollution is going away, the animals are getting more bold. Like I heard a deer were walking through town and just looking around and stuff like that. They're like, where is everybody?
Well,
you guys all right?
Like I saw that one video of that little deer that kept following people. It was so sweet. I wanted to be like their pet. And it was this little deer, and it was like, no, I want to come with you guys. And they're hunters. And this little deer ran up to these hunters. And it was so cute. And it was like, oh my God. And like, it wasn't afraid of them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Maybe that's normal. Maybe it's not. I don't know. It's just weird how I've been saying for years, animals seem to be getting like more attached to us. So
yeah, I got that picture of my niece. This deer came up and she was just petting it. It was just a young deer. It wasn't afraid of people yet.
Yeah.
So they will be really friendly.
Here's a news article. Dog runs off with his owner's dentures.
Oh, I love
Owner
this.
laughs hysterically once he sees a dog. All right, well let's look at this together. This is funny here. Okay. So dog runs off with owner's dentures. Owner laughs hysterically. Okay. So right here, there's the owner and the dog. It's a cute dog, all right. And this is the dog with the dentures. Oh God! Oh, that's so funny. Is that real? Did he stick those in the dog?
I don't care. It's hilarious. He probably did stick them in there.
I think he stuck them in there or something. It's funny.
Is that Party Puppy trying to be a human?
Maybe. So we have that one. Let's see here. I showed you about the Leaning Tower of Dallas, the botched demolition. Pretty funny. Did I have anything else? I showed you. I'm pretty much. Oh well.
I had another one about the animals. This deer walked up and stole this woman's flowers. They're getting bold.
Oh wow. Here's something weird. Remember, you've heard of Dr. Fauci, right? The doctor who's kind of media race. Yeah, the Fauchster. Dr. Fauci endorses Tinder hookups if you're willing to take a risk.
What?
Thanks, Doc. Thanks.
But keep social distancing. So you have to be 6 feet apart when you're doing it? How does that work?
I don't. Well, he's not saying that. He's like, if you're willing to, risk it, I endorse it. It's a weird article because like he endorses it, but then he's like, if you're willing to take a risk.
Maybe he endorses people to contact him on Tinder, but
Are we all willing to take a risk in a relationship? I mean, just
Mhm.
saying, it's all a risk, isn't it? Whether or not you're doing that, just saying. Anyway, so Dr. Fauci, thanks, Doc.
do you want to hear
Well,
my
like,
conspiracy
this
theory,
is
Dan?
Fox News. Yeah, Fox. Thanks, Fox. What's up?
You asked us last week, why do they want everyone inside? And this is going to sound weird, but people in my generation aren't having children. If they lock everybody up together, there's going to be a lot of babies born after this. Do you know what I mean? It could be
Yeah.
their way of keeping us going instead of killing
Everybody
everybody.
up. That's interesting. Never thought of it like that. Yeah, it's like a way to kind of like, well, we got to get people, got to get people to hook up. How are we going to do it? Well, let's take their
Lock 'em
jobs away and lock them up and tell them they can't go do anything. And then you're only going to hang out with people you know. And maybe we'll get some more babies created or something. That's one way to look at it. I guess.
I
Pretty
think
good
it's the
way.
opposite. They want us to procreate. They don't want us to kill everybody with a vaccine. They want more babies. They need more slaves, Dan.
They need more slaves. God. Well, that's not good. Is it? See, it started off really good. Now you're like, but damn, they need more slaves.
That's why my people aren't having kids. They'll just be corporate
The
slaves.
slave
We
pool
don't
is
want
doing.
that for them.
Yeah, maybe a problem. Well, I don't know. There's a darker way I could take this, but I'm not. I'm going to leave it there. It's dark as
Yeah,
I
leave
want
it
to go.
the happy version.
Yeah, I am. I'm not going to go any further. Because my mind is like, but then again, there's this and there's this, and I think of all these other aspects, and I'm like, but you know what? Why say it? Just, shh. Just shush. All right, knock.
Who's there?
Oh, shh.
That's
It's
the
a-
worst joke. Yeah.
I know. That's the worst. I know. It's the worst. That's all I got. All right. Let's see. Next up, who's that? What is this? I don't know. I can't read it. It says Illinois. Hey, Illinois, you're on with Scare Performance. What's on your mind?
What's on my mind is just love.
Just love?
We just need to get together. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
and
just
hug.
need to get together.
All right. What do you propose? The hookup that Dr. Fauci wants with the Tinder, or do you want to just hug? What are you down with, man? What kind of love
What
are
am
you
I
like?
down with?
Yeah, what kind of love are you into, man?
I'm down with
Be kind.
the kind of
Be careful.
idea that yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
must be careful.
Be careful. Yeah. Okay.
I'm in the idea of where we are with each other. We just gotta be together and understand
Okay.
that all things
Sir.
they
can I ask
are what comes to us, and we must just.
I understand.
We
Listen,
don't
man,
have any control.
I got a
don't
serious-
have any control.
Can I ask you a serious question?
We just have to.
Yeah.
We have to help each other.
Can I ask
And
you a
we don't
serious
have any
question?
Control what's
No.
going on.
Hey, brother, can I ask you a serious question though, for real? Just real serious on the level,
go for
man.
it.
Yeah. How high are you right now?
On
I mean, be
a
honest.
100 degree.
No,
on a
not.
100 degree.
Well, I don't know if you can do a degree. On a scale, maybe.
I'm probably at 45%.
About 45. Okay, that's fair enough. That's a fair assessment.
45 to 47.
Yeah, that's
Like,
good.
I've
Okay.
reached out to people tonight, and they were more high than I was.
Hey, man, there's always gonna be that other person that one ups you. Don't worry
pleased.
about it. Don't worry, man. It's all good. We love it, dude. It's all good. And hey, man, that's a good message for real. Love is a good message. So nothing wrong there, bro. It's all good.
I hope so.
I appreciate your
Because
honesty.
There's no harm to be done anywhere as long as we like each other.
Oh yeah. I think
harm will ever be
well,
done.
sure. No, I think
No harm will ever be done.
well, I
we
think,
got each other's backs. Like,
yeah, it's gonna be okay.
I
man.
guess my message is,
Yeah.
we're gonna get through it, and there's no problem of it. There's gonna be no problem of it. No problem of anything. Like, we can accomplish everything that we want to.
Okay.
It's
well,
just, we have to do it. We have
Yeah.
to do it. It's
I
up to us. Is the
I
way
get
I
it.
perceive things.
No, there's nothing. I mean, look, we can choose to either be afraid and live in fear or live in love. Okay.
There's no. I'll cut you short there. There is no fear.
That's why I said
only
we can
have
choose.
awareness.
Well, it's our choice. That's what I was trying to tell you, brother. Okay. So it's some
Yeah,
people
I
choose to
dig
live in
ya.
fear. Some people choose that fear because fear is a drug. Fear is an aphrodisiac for most. They don't realize it, how it can become
it'll catch
addictive.
you. It'll
It
catch
can
you like
become
a drug,
addictive.
dude.
Yeah, for sure, man. But dude, we appreciate the message, man. Thank you for the call, brother. You have a good night, okay?
Yeah, I'm
All
sorry
right,
I'm short, and
No, you're
I
fine,
just
man.
want everyone to know that I love.
Okay, brother. Well, thank you, man. Appreciate the message, sir. All right, man. Excellent call. And yeah, guys, look, we've hit 2:30. Got 2 hours and 30 minutes, and we're gonna go and cut this broadcast. Cut it loose, and let me go ahead and check this chat room real quick. See what we have here. All right, going from the top. Alfie, Poison Bunny Shadow is here. Another Late Night 78, Big Al, 311, Brian Staley, Burgos, Cajun Boy, Bayou Gaming, maybe that's it. Catherine Snows, CJ Wood, Dean Johnson, Fizzy Pop, Giant Chicken with a Wrench. Let's see, Go-Kart Bob, HV, Hannah Walker, Interested Abbott, Interested Ask, what happened to my channel? What happened to the Scare Performance channel? Well, if you're here, then a lot of you already know, but if you don't know, I got a copyright strike and I can't broadcast. And and there he is right there. I might as well point him out because there was a certain man that gained an E a while back. He goes by the name of Brian. Well, remember, he's the one that was like, don't worry, in a week you'll be broadcasting. It'll only be a week, Dan. You don't got to worry about nothing. In one more week, you'll have your channel back.
Well, he's got Richie's lawyer on his side, so.
Oh, I'm sure he's got Richie's lawyer. Who knows? He's got his people. You can call, his Flat Earth cartel. And probably called some of those people, and they're like, hey, they probably muscled, I'm sure they called and muscled YouTube. And we're like, look, you better give him back his ability to broadcast now, or they'll be held to pay. And so, so anyway, I don't have that pull. So, there you go. So, but, I'm just letting you know, man, it didn't work. Okay. That's why I'm still in the backup channel. Bribe. Okay. And so, I'll have my channel back in a week. If you know how to get your channel back, please let me know. Okay. You know how to reach me. All right. We have Hannah Walker, Jessica Ma, Melissa Hanker. We have Moonlit Illusion, Mountain Scooter, Mr. Million is here. Let's see. We have Mystery Fried, Nico. There's Nobleness. Hey, brother, how you doing? Party Puppy. Great to see you guys. Pushing Button 62, as always. Awesome. Richard Melgar with a wrench. Sagittarically speaking. Salted Cedar. Sarah with an H. Okay. Skabrowski, Spencer's Mustache, Splatter 420. Susan Khaki, the T1000 show. The True Set You Free. Thank you for the call. True TNT, Unborn Baby, Bird Eggs, Demon Baby Yoda 20. How can you not laugh at this stuff? It's so funny. Demon Baby Yoda. That's just great. Anyway, Weapon X, thank you guys for making this a fun broadcast. Great hanging out with everybody. I'm going to start getting online more often. Okay. I'll start getting on social media a little bit more.
You're
Facebook.
missing some great memes, Dan.
I'm sure I am. I know. I need to get back in the game. I just, just been wanting to just chillax, and just so happened the pandemic showed up. So, hey, perfect timing. So anyway, yeah. So anyway, we'll be back with you guys hopefully tomorrow night. With Armor Up. Last week's show, somebody got sleepy, and present company excluded. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. And so we didn't go live, but that's okay. It's okay. We like to have a guest on or something on Saturday, and things were looking a little dicey. Although you would think with as many people that are off right now, I should get a guest, but whatever. It happens. Okay, so if we don't have one tomorrow night, well then of course we'll have the Monday show. Okay, Mandela Monday. So anyway, you guys, be well out there. Take care, and you guys have a great one. Okay, we'll probably see you back tomorrow night. And if I don't do it tomorrow night, then we'll try to do a movie night or something. I just really haven't found a movie that I thought everybody would love to see. I'm just been like, I don't know. But we'll look and see. We'll see if there's anything out there. If you have any suggestions, hit me up at scaredperformance@gmail.com. Let me know what you guys think. If there's something really cool, something fun that we might all enjoy, that'd be great. If not, we'll just do maybe a double feature.
One.
You did?
Yeah, it's about a pandemic, Dan.
Do we really need to watch it? Okay, we'll talk about it after. Okay, cool. All right, guys. For all of us at Scared Performance, for all of us at the Scared Performance channel, thank you all for being part of this broadcast. You guys have a great night. Take care. We'll see you later. Bye.